All right, back at it again. Another day, dude. What's up, Gentle? So goddamn fast. First one in. You're pushing and pulling. Bro got the divine. Let's go. Hey. Hell yeah, brother. I had to stop myself. Trying to get myself the, what's it called? The last two divines or whatever. I believe there's a chance. Oh my god, we got Phantom as well. Petite, Gentle, Phantom, Grim. What's up, my dudes? How we doing? Nobody else was streaming. We got Wosa. What's up, brother? Yeah, I decided to go live a smidge earlier today. Chancellors, welcome back, brother. Good old Friday, dudes. We love to see the Fridays, brother. Fridays, the best days. Well, I mean, I guess Saturday is, because then you're completely off, but like at the same time, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. What do you guys got going on? Dude, you guys got Jacob back. That's pretty huge. That's not so bad. I haven't actually looked at it myself yet, but I'm about to. That is what we are going to hope. It has a good amount of stuff. We're going to hope it has a good little uptick for us. That's terrible. That's not terrible-ish, kind of, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't say that's great. Yo, dude, I hope it goes well for you, Duhan, and also welcome. Hey, yo, how you doing? We got Softness as well, farming vines. Oh, shit, okay, good. I should be, like, paying attention to the fastest way to get those. I should be. Recipe Elon Musk. Let's get you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Bam. Love to see it. Whole lot of nothing from those guys. Dude, I am going to go ahead and grab this, and then we're going to take a look over there, because we should have at least some decent progression on those. I don't know, maybe if it, like, is, I don't know, maybe it dries out or something like that, and I fucked it up or some shit, but I feel like that might be the case. Brr. The Healy progress, I think we have, okay, we have 2 condensed, and we have 13 regular, so we have enough for 3 condensed and 4 extra. So, you know, it's not bad. Not terrible. Fully grown. And we did get something here. Okay. We got a crappie. That's not ideal. I thought they were supposed to, huh. This feels rather shit. Okay, so we got Scour Root. Is that it? What? Bro, that's fucking terrible. Wait, what? The fuck is that? We got... Hold up. hold the hell up. You mean... Did I double check that or something? I gotta look back in here. Did I even get a... I didn't. Wow, okay. Well, that was a complete fucking waste. Do they have a... Damn. I guess they have a chance of not giving you anything at all? I didn't even know that was possible. I thought it was a guarantee. What the fuck is this, dude? We got a single Scour Root. That's not what I expected. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. I've already had one of these, so... All right, Warp Desert. Common mutation is like 15% chance for Vine. Well, I expected the mutation to be there as well, too. Like, but I got one of them. Gave me something, but the other one didn't give me a single thing. I was expecting at least a mutation from it, but we just got the one from the one of the 2. Not exactly great. But here we go. Scour Root, 10,000 coins. And let's see. What, like fucking 250 copper plus, yeah, like 6. Okay, well, that's lame. I think it fails, which sucks. Yeah, that is very much so a pain. Because the amount you gotta do, dude. Like, my God, I'm still at 7 out of 10. Out of 40. Oh, my God, dude. Jesus. By the way, Vox, I don't know if you saw the first Rose Drag has been on main. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that someone spent like 20 billion or some shit just to get it. But I did see that this is also open and we have 20 to claim. Nothing incredible. I mean, I got a platinum on one of them. Yikes. Yeah, nothing great. Turbo Cacti, no one cares. Turbo Potato, no one cares. Moonflower, we do. Carrot, we don't. Sunflower, Rose, Sunflower, Potato, we don't. Cane, Pumpkin, Carrot, Wheat, Cacti. All right, now everything else we care about. All right, AV. That dude is also an IRL trader. Oh, well, that's fucking amazing. We'd love to hear that. I'm sure that that'll go, go good long term. You know what I mean? I think that'll be great. Not legal. He bought coins in like 2022. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. So you can imagine that he definitely got that in a very legitimate way for sure. And we can definitely say that that is a legitimate win for him for sure. We could definitely all agree 100%, right? The guy who did is huge for buying everything from cookies. I've never even heard of this man. It's not like no one should be surprised I haven't heard of anyone. I don't even know who the fuck does anything in this game. I'm so disconnected. I don't know a single thing about anything. It's pretty bad. I just heard like this person said their name was like Sun Tzu, and I'm like, okay, someone just probably took that name because like, you know, the whole, you know, Art of War shit in the game, and I was like, okay, it was probably just someone who had a whole bunch of buddies in a guild, and they're like, oh no, he's whatever, spent 20 billion or some shit. I'm like, what? I was like, what? The fuck? Best money making method is mommy's credit card. I guarantee you there are probably a very, very large, we can all probably guess, there are probably an extremely large amount of fucking people who straight up just on a regular basis steal their mom's credit card in order to try to get more funds in this game. I could see it. I could see it happening for sure. Actually, no, I need to put these on. I don't know why I'm like just messing around with them. Wild Rose. And Rose. And it's going to cost 20, but we now have the good old Turbo Rose 2, which isn't much, but I don't care. I feel like I should do this. And then do this. Eclipse Hoe and this guy. And it's going to cost 28 levels. And we have both. Boom. I only have tier 2 on all of them. That's actually kind of sad. I feel like that's a little bit low. Pick up stash. Inventory's full. Let's try this out. 1 sec. Do that. Okay. IGN, what's up, chillin'? Dude, how you doing? Do we think Aura is going to turn evil? I think this is just going to be the exact same thing that happened with Dante, where it's like, you know, just this big thing is going to pop up. They're going to go against everybody. The ministers are going to be like the good guys or something. I don't really know exactly what's going to happen, but I do believe that we have enough of an idea at this point, and I don't think it's really going to be that surprising to see that, like, they're just like, oh, Dante's coming back. But it's like Dante is one of the goons or something. You know what I mean? They're going to go together. Yo, what's up, Shadow? How you doing? Okay, we got this. We got that. We're all good. We got to go ahead and set up more of these guys. Dude, I don't even know what to put in here, man. I'm trying to think about, like, what would be decent for this. I have no idea. What do we want to be doing here? I got no fucking clue at all. Clearly, I got to try to get the Cactus Sugarcane one again, but I don't know what to go for at all. Wait, Wild Rose and Veil Shroom. We got a lot more of these visible now, though. Veil Shroom, Scour Out, Melon. Want a tip? Sure. That's what I'm saying. The nods are calling me crazy. Well, no, it's like at this point, we've seen it just like, it's so stretched out. Like this whole event is so fucking stretched out that like, I just want it to finally happen so we could see what's good. But then I'm not really too excited for it myself personally. And that's just because I don't really care for the whole like paying attention to the lore and all that. I'm just not a huge fan. Imgur. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. So you just want a shit ton of those, huh? You just put them side by side and then have a space on either side of them. Damn. That's fucking wild. You need hundreds of vines. Okay, I guess I could just go ahead and get some of those then. Does a greenhouse change farming progression? I don't know. I mean, like, it adds stuff to it, but I wouldn't say it changes how you would naturally go about it for the most part. Like, it is essentially going to be the same. Only that till you have all plots unlocked. So what was each? Let me see this again. Doesn't really matter. It's just going one and then the other and then the other. Okay, fucking boom, bam, and I already can't do that one. I fucking got dick called, dude. I got no room. I mean, to be fair, if I fucking put them like, you know, also right here, then it would still grow there, but it would grow the other one that was going to go here right there, right? So I can technically just do that. That's really not an issue. And then this one I can go ahead and do fucking pumpkin and this guy. And as far as I'm aware, if I just do this or whatever, I can just kind of dick around with all those and it'll still have room. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said greenhouse? You know, I guess you're kind of KO'd, dude. I guess really not much you can do there, unfortunately. I'm just gonna leave this like that. Cactus is the worst crop in the game. Cactus doesn't seem very exciting. I don't think I'll ever care to actually legitimately farm that, but it is what it is.
Ironman supporting Ironman. I only got 1.5B net worth, but him locked over break.
Yo, appreciate the super chat, brother man. Just what a goat, my dude. Oh my god, look at this guy. Ironman supporting Ironman. We love to see it. Can we get a heart in the chat for the dude? Only got 1.5 bill net worth, but I'm locked over break. Dude, a 1.5 bill net worth on an Ironman or regular either or. It's a great start, my man. It's a great start. I hope that you don't have too much of a pain getting into this game. And my god, don't overwhelm yourself if you are brand new to the whole game. There is a lot. There is a lot. So, dude, I appreciate the love, brother. It's very kind of you. They have it nice. Yeah, I played a normal account for a very long time, and I did enjoy it. And then eventually, when I stopped, I thought that, like, okay, let's try Ironman. And I didn't enjoy this right off the bat either, to be honest. But then eventually, I found my way in it, and I was locked in. I can't play a regular that much at all now. I've really just kind of locked myself in here. Are you winning, son? We're trying our best. We're trying our best. We got a super chat, so we're winning more today than right now than we were like 5 minutes before. We love to see it, dude. Absolute goat over here. All right, let's check out. Okay, we have none of that. We have none of those. Let's double check this. We don't have anything else that maybe just loaded in late or something. No, that's it. Okay, we're just gonna leave those then. I do need to water them though. I do need to water them, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, okay, I think watering these things is probably the most annoying part. But as far as I've seen, if you don't water them at all after the first time, they'll still grow all the way to the end. Not brand new. We got like 20 bill on normal. Gotcha. Okay, I got you. So you definitely, at least you're going to be starting off a little better, just like myself and I say a lot of other Ironmen, where you know at least the foundation of it, which is pretty good. So hell yeah, brother. IGN's like, it started a month ago at 500 mil net worth. I mean, yeah, you could start and have a 500 mil net worth in 1 day and 1 month, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's the only thing that matters. The sole individual thing that matters. Oh, if they reach negative 100. Got you. I haven't had that happen yet. Thankfully. But I just don't really pay too much attention to watering them. Enjoyment isn't real. Only min-max. That's the only option. No other option. This is the only way. Give me this guy. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and throw the stuff in here. Let's get this back down. I need to go to /mine. I need to go get myself a Jerry, because I just remembered that this is here again. And the Jerry timer's still messed up. We'd love to see that. I really want to know why that is. I would love to know. But I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. All right, now back to the garden, dude. Back to the garden. Ramsey. Okay. So, I want to see where we're at today. Recipe, wild rose. We should have quite a bit of this now. I mean, we just spent a whole bunch, but okay, we still have 145. I think we should technically try to get everything we need. Oh shit, I was gonna dude, I just made okay. I was gonna go for all of those ones you needed the enchanted for instead, but now I have to start again. Okay, now we're gonna start that now. Now we're gonna start that. Hoppity eggs too. Yeah, hoppity eggs. I got oh yeah, shit. /CF. We gotta do this stuff. You guys ready? I don't care to go to the bio to do this. I'm just gonna do it here. Here we go. Divine is never gonna happen again. Love to see it. Awesome. All right. Hoppity eggs. You got Jerry's popping in. We got to deal with the garden. We got to deal with the greenhouse, visitors, pests, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of a booster cookie. Yeah, we are 100%. We're gonna run out, so I gotta get the buster cookie real quick, dude. What a good time. Ooh. Dude, that price is disgusting. Like, not like it's not super overpriced or anything, in my opinion, but like 4 away from all 9s. That's, I kind of like that. I don't want to pay more. I don't want to pay that much ever. But it's kind of entertaining, I would say. Oh, yeah, no, this is for sure the best time that anyone's ever had to grind this game. This is 100% the most efficient time that's ever existed. I don't think there will ever be a time that's better than right now for everything we have, because I really doubt they're going to do this again. I truly do. And if I'm wrong, awesome. That's a good thing. I better be wrong. Back in my day, dude, yeah, we got fucking a couple 100,000 booster cookies, right? I'm pretty sure. Chat, what was the price for booster cookies within the first month of them coming out? Wasn't it like a couple 100,000 or something? But vacuum on snails for the shroom drops? For the shroom, what are you talking, just like regular enchanted mushroom? I just want to get more like chance for like compact wild rose, compact sunflower, compacted what I want to get those. I remember when they were 3 mil and I thought that was expensive. They were hard stuck on 2 mil for the Aiken thing. Yeah. You get 16 blocks out of them. That's like, okay, that's pretty good. It's a great wait, it's a great time because hypes are 500 mil, which is so low. Wait, hold up. Wait, hypes are 500 mil. Are you talking about with no scrolls whatsoever, right? No scrolls? In 5 years, we're going to have Dante 3.0. Trust. Oh, honestly, yeah, probably. Shit. Give them a couple of years. They're just going to do it again. But this time, it's going to take 3 months instead of just taking, like, what, a week or 2 weeks. And it's going to, this time, it took, like, a month and a half. Or a month total, I guess, actually. Another manted claw. I'm trying to think of, like, how long it was the first time, but I didn't get on the first time. I couldn't even fucking... I couldn't care enough, personally. It just wasn't for me. Unscrolled hype? Yeah, the unscrolled clean hype, 500 mil. And then scrolls on a hype, lowest bin, all 3 scrolls with the hype, whatever. How much is that right now? Yeah, 16 enchanted mushroom blocks out of them is pretty goddamn good. But I do want my sunflowers. I do want my jelly. I do want my wild rose. I want my moon, whatever. I want these things. So I can't do it. I'm gaining mushroom just from existing. So that's what's important. We're already gaining mushroom. I'm not looking to make as much money as possible out of them either. I'm using them for the fucking composter. But it's good though. I'll take it. Also, a little bit of electrolytes today. Stay hydrated, gamers. You better stay hydrated. Also, live right now, by the way. Let's just let them know. I know there's a couple people in the guild online at a time. Just spamming visitors. That's not a bad idea. I think today I might actually try out a little bit of the pest farming by itself, like trying to maximize that efficiency for like a little bit and just see how that feels, because I never really got into that before. But I hear how great it is, and I know that if it's really good right now, they will nerf it because they have always been that way. Anything that's really awesome, they destroy it. So, Jesus, 439 mil. That's disgusting. Did you max Moon and Sunflower? I'm not looking to max out the milestones. I get on, I farm for a couple hours, and then I leave it, and you know, I'm not looking to max them out right now. I'm just kind of getting a couple things done that I need, and if I get close to maxing, then awesome. Oh, Crop Fever. Ayo. Watch this give me at least a single Prayed RNGs is my first one. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Pray to RNGs for me real quick, or a single uncommon even. What the hell is going on? Can we get something? There it is. Okay, we got a single uncommon. We got 2 uncommons. Any second now. It's a coming, dude. It's on the way. So I don't know what the best way to get vines is. I mean, that's as far as Tron let me know. It's just straight up fucking, you know, melon and pumpkins and just separating those to make sure you have the most amount possible, you know, at one time in whatever order you have until you get all the squares all filled out, and then you're good to go. Yo, Wild Rose 28. Hey, yo. What up, go? Chillin'. How you doing, Nacrius? How you doing, brother? Lowest bid for fully scrolled hype is 1.1 bill, but it's recon with all stars and tier 6 books. 1.1 bill for that is very good. Almost done with Moonflower milestone, but I only have 2 out of the 12 tools with Crop Fever 5. I have 2 tools with Crop Fever 4. I have been very much so really relaxed on how I'm doing this. I've always been quite the downtiming gamer, and that'll be how I am to the day I die. However, I just try to enjoy myself, do whatever I feel, and then I played some freaking RV there yet, tried the update for a moment, just messed around, and then got on Mimesis yesterday as well, tried that. That was actually a good time. Except it broke again for Gentle. 2 out of 2 times now, chat. We love to see it. It was good. So, like, I'm just trying to make sure I expand my my gameplay and did multiple other things in a day. But I will say, I actually look forward to seeing the progression in this one, and that hasn't happened for a long time in any of these updates other than Diana. So, Diana in this, fingers crossed it keeps me around for a little bit longer without hating a lot of it. Chillin', haven't cared to look at the garden update. Just been mining, grinding towards 250 mil Midas. GG's, dude. Not bad. I'm not a fan of the Midas either strand, but I guess it's nice to have something to go for. I need to get it for the museum. 1 year. But I need to get a lot of things for a lot of things that I just don't care to go for. So that'll stay that way for 5 more years. Promise. Elianthus check. I have a grand total of 2 condensed and 13 regular Helianthus. So that'll tell you how much I've actually farmed. Nothing insane. Nothing real crazy like. A good amount for sure, but not a shit ton. Helianthus rate is stupid. Like stupid good or stupid bad? I think it's kind of lame. It's pretty fucking boring. So I would, yeah. Yeah, 16 condensed. Yeah, it is pretty bad. Well, how about this? Since you did say you're like already maxed or you're about to max or whatever, like 1 or 2 things, how many do you have, Tron? So he probably sold them, to be honest. But it's saying there's no use for raw heli, only condensed. The grind is so slow. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's going to take forever to get all that done, man. Almost done with 2 pieces of the armor. Oh, you're just grinding them up individually? Wait, damn. Wait. You barely have more than me. At all. That's absolutely atrocious, dude. Yeah, fuck that, man. My God. Dude, he's barely got more than me, and he's like already maxed at least one of these crops. No, that is unlucky for sure. That is not good. It was bugged the first few days. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, because I did spend a good amount of time the first 2 days, and I did not get a whole lot of anything. And then yesterday, I got quite a bit more. I've maxed 2 of them in a level 33 rows. Yeah, that's disgusting. It's another one of those, you know, sucks to suck. You got on at the right time and you did the update. Well, too bad for you. Now you're downtiming. You should have waited. I hate that. I mean, like, in some capacity. I don't really care about, like, years over the years they, like, upgrade things and make it easier. That makes sense. But right when they update the game and then you're like, all right, well, they know we're going to get on and grind it, and they wait to update shit or fix shit, and they just... That is fucking wild. That happens so often, dude. It's disgusting. 1/10 of the normal drop rate. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, because if Tron here, he mentioned that he's like, he had one max within the first 6 hours. That's, yeah. I spent a good amount of time, and then I did, for the first time in a long time, chat, I got on while I was offline watching a movie. I turned my monitor, laid in my bed, had my keyboard on my lap, petting my puppy with my right hand, gaming with the left hand, watching the fucking movie, talking with my fiance like a full-on degenerate for 2 straight hours while we were waiting for something to go down, and then we could go ahead and continue on with something. I did that for 2 hours because I was like, I just want to get some progression done. I never do that. But I got literally 1 Helianthus that entire time. I checked. I was baffled. I was mind blown. We got Nova with a friggin' crowd control. I forgot that was on. X-Base 1 control. If you guys want to use it, that thing he just used right there. If someone uses it 10 times back to back to back to back to back to back to back, it lets out a fucking wild one with the full meter. It's pretty dumb. Just quit for a month and then come back. Yeah, I mean, I guess if it's that case, you should quit for like 5 months, 6 months. Oh, wait, no, he said the fart. That's the one. It's the Cliffy's Fart Kano. That's the one that does it. If you do it 10 times within the time that it still shows on the screen, then it'll let out a Fart Kano, which is pretty wild to say. So unless one person has 500 points they want to use to just bop, 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 bop the whole time, or if multiple people want to fucking get ready and do it all at the same time, then that could work. But I can't change the timing on it, or I would, because it goes away pretty fast. Prickled Kisses. No, I don't have those done, but I definitely want to get those done just to have something else that I kind of go for here. So I'm kind of hoping that I just get some of that right now. IGN Ghost with the 50 crowd control points and no stacks, so it goes away 3, 2, 1, bam. There it is. Yep. See how fast it goes? You have to legitimately spam it. It's so dumb. Again, I can't change the timing on it for some reason. I don't get why. What's up, chillin'? How you doing, Cursor? It's way too fast. Yeah, dude, it's weird. You have to legit just hit it all the way up to 10 times. Which, thinking about it, like spending fucking 50 coins, it's 50 cents worth of coins. It's really not that bad. However, the timing on it should be like fucking 3 or 4 times longer. Just so people have a chance to be like, oh, you know what? Let me join into that. Like, oh, I may as well. Get in there. But Cursor, we're chilling, brother. What you got going on today? Welcome to the stream. It sounds like a dream. But yeah, so back to that thing, like the whole, like the updates hit. The best thing to do, and this is the meme of the century. the best thing to do in Hypixel Skyblock, if you want to be the most efficient, is, and I know people were crashing out about this, rightfully so. However, at the same time, it is good that things change in a lot of ways. This one, there are bad ones about it, though. Oh, fuck. 2,500. Gay men kissing turns me on because I would never. I have taken on a challenge. Oh my god, too big for me. So I am a bitch. Me the friggin' king. Oh, that's annoying. I don't care about you. Where's your wife? Oh, what the? There was like fuck. There's some cum-like substance on my god. I need men 50 or over. Don't take any of this. I need sugar dads. Is what I need. Without a grain of salt. I gave it a little suck. It was, you know, a little suck. Just a minor little suck. A little suck. My god. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, so it's all zoomed in for no goddamn reason at all because I've changed it and 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 it just won't fix it. I know how to fix it now, but I'd have to make it way uglier to look at. All real facts here. My god. Looking for Skyblock content right now? I got you, dude. If you enjoy the stream here, we'll be here for a good long while. We stream daily, 12 p.m. EST. I'd love to have you guys keep showing up and hanging out and vibing and chatting. All real facts here, he says. My god, 2,500 fucking points, this guy. Crop Fever. With the power of the Voxy core from Gentle Spy's Juicer Magooser on the crowd control, we will get a single, first ever Crop Fever Prey to RNGesus, dude. Calling it right now. It is pay to win. It is pay to win. Believe it, chat. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, never mind. I lied. Honestly, like, farming is the most boring thing to watch. It is 100%. But that's just kind of what we signed up for here. You know what I mean? Playing games like this is just like playing any game, like any farming game, any grinding game, any MMO, any MMORPG type situation, anything like this. That's exactly what the game is, right? Like, it just is what it is. I used to look at grinds and be like, it's so boring that I don't want to stream it. But then I'm like, I can't get anywhere at all if I don't. I'd be stuck doing the same exact thing over and over and over again forever. And I just don't care about that. Dungeons or Slayers are more fun, but this is more important. Yeah, this is important as well, 100%. Yeah, Dungeons is definitely more fun to watch for the average player. Slayers can be as well. But I genuinely find that the only thing that people will ever choose to watch for 99% of the content on this game is the person who already has the game maxed out and is spamming M7 for just no reason at all. That is the sole individual thing people want to see on this game. They look for whoever's already maxed out, not even answering questions about how they can get maxed out or questions about the game or basic questions about whatever progression, just to watch them play M7 endlessly with no change whatsoever for 6 years. That is what people want as the average viewer on Hypixel Skyblock, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. I've seen so many people like that. And then they come into my stream and they're like, dude, you don't play Dungeons? I'm like, no. They're like, what the fuck? They leave forever. I'm like, that's... I can't like it. I have essentially screwed myself. I can't like Dungeons. So, chat, we are stuck forever. You enjoy watching noobs play Dungeons. There you go. There's a lot of them, dude. There's a lot of people in Skyblock that start streaming and just, like, you know, have probably never even thought about streaming before in their entire lives, so this is the game they go to. Gotta love those. Oh, yeah, dude. It does feel nice to get those, especially when you have to go for the prickly kisses or whatever the fuck. You're wasting all that shit on that. Yeah, Dungeons is pretty sleeper. I'm not even a fan of Slayers anymore because I've already gotten the ones I enjoyed done. So anything I could get in it, I've already gotten, and there's nothing to get now. So for me, I don't really care for Dungeons, and Slayers that I want to do, I've done. Now it's just this shit like this. However, Diana's still there, and I really do like that. I do like Diana. I will say, if this wasn't here right now, that's what I'd be doing. That is 100% what I'd be doing. Oh my god, that manted claws. Did they update those too? They must have. There must have been some change to even the pest because I'm getting manted claws like fucking nothing today. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, the tracking from Candy Pad 2, yeah. I don't find Necron cheese fight fun. Yeah, I'm not a fan of any of that anymore. Nah, Blaze over Rip. See, there's a lot of new players trying to make content, but it's still unwatchable because they're using the God Forbidden First Sky texture pack that we left back in 2019. Yeah, dude, RIP to that one. Holy. I'm not, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Zach Plays, didn't Zach Plays use that all the way through? I don't watch like anything in terms of Skyblock content, but I was certain that I saw it on his. He still does, yeah. Hey, listen, you like what you like. That's just that's what it is, right? You like what you like. But my god. I'm not sure what version or whatever, but I do remember seeing it at least. What does Zach do? Nowadays, he's probably just fucking traveling and hanging out with his wife slash, I'm pretty sure his wife or whatever. Just existing, figuring out life and whatnot. Dude has been doing Skyblock content on the regular for fucking years, nonstop. So, bro needs some rest. Well, not even some rest. It's not like it's, you know, but like he just needs some change, I think. But he just did friggin' like cutcom type of, like, he would just get on, he would play for a couple hours, he would just cut it up and then throw it up on YouTube. But on Ironman content, I tried to do that in the beginning of my Ironman, and I got real bored of that right off the bat. I just never really stuck around in that scenario of wanting to just cut it up and then throw it up and then just, you know, move on. I never really enjoyed that process. Oh yeah, everyone who makes Skyblock content goes through 15 different fucking Skyblock droughts and pure depression. This is one of those games that, like, you definitely have to have an addiction to it to be able to make content to it, and it's not like a healthy thing either. It's not healthy at all. It is, in fact, probably the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a while. Yo, been on vacation and missed some streams. Hope everything is well. Dude, nice to see you, brother. It is going pretty well. We're just chilling. We're just yapping, doing what we do. I would say I hope your vacation was good, but I can only imagine it was. That's what's up, brother. I'm a little jealous, I can't lie. Plumber Joe. Okay, I need some unique visitors, not the same exact ones over and over and over and over and over again. Also, you're not unique. I've already filled an order for you, so we're just going to leave you there. Let's get these guys out the way. Another overclocker. Finally, another one. We love to see it. Am I going to be done one soon? Maybe. Okay, back to the grind again. I'm gonna change. Wait, so Tordentron has a picture he put in the stream chat just earlier. If you want to look at his messages too, of the mutation stuff, if that's what you're looking for. How's it going? Pretty good, Rex. How you doing today, dude? We're just chatting and doing what we do, dude. Whole lot of really chill gaming. Downtiming Unk yaps while playing Hypixel Skyblock and gets bullied, but also gets a little bit of love from the Twitch chat. That should be my title. A little 50-50. Crazy thing is that to be endgame in this game takes literally thousands of hours. It does take thousands of hours if you want to like do every single thing in it. And I mean, that is a good thing for sure. But you know what I hate? You spend thousands of hours going for shit in this game, and then you're still capped off within the first couple hundred hours, not even, when all of your skills hit max level. You're just instantly capped off forever. At like level 50 or 60. That shit blows my mind. Heading to work right now? Hopefully it's a good day today, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Under attack. What's there to do in the game nowadays? Returning after a year about. A lot. I can't really tell you like this happened, because I don't know exactly the timeline of all of it. I'm just kind of doing whatever. But essentially, some good and some bad updates. Aura's here. Dante V2 from way back essentially is what it is. This is the best and most efficient time to be on the game whatsoever. By far, no fucking doubt in my mind. In a lot of ways, just a little insane right now. So I would definitely check out the game if you're looking to take a look at it sometime soon. I would definitely look very soon because it's coming to a close. Mining 65 times over, and I'm not endgame in mining. Yeah, it's nuts. See, like that is a problem in my opinion. That is a very big problem in my opinion. Now, fast forward 10 years from now, if this game is still getting updates and still going, will we even have level 100 or 90 something or 99 skills, whatever? We fucking should. Long before that, but I don't even know if they would do it by then because it's already been 6 years and we've gone up to 60. That's it. But we started with what, 50? I'm pretty sure that's where it was right off the bat. It was 50 right when they started increasing, like, actually like getting the player base in. It's went up 10. That is wild. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe it started at 25, but I don't know. It was 50 and it was very difficult to get. Yeah, and now we've gone up 10 in 6 years. That's crazy. Well, seems like they expanded mining. Yeah, mining, farming for the greenhouse thing, whatever. Mythological event, it now has a V2. Foraging now has Galatea, which is 1.21.5 or up content. A lot of stuff has happened for sure. How you doing? I'm doing good, Ultra. Nice to see you again, brother. What you got going on today? Nowadays, just nothing to max their skill. Yeah, it's wild for sure. Yeah, looking for fishing 60. Yeah, dude, the skills that, as far as I could say, like if I had to say, all right, this is why I want them to go up, I think it makes a lot of sense for them to finally up the cap by a large amount for skills. Give that opportunity for XP to be at least put somewhere. And then later on, fill in those empty slots of just Skyblock XP, whatever, and levels going up. Fill that up with actual stat bonuses that make sense for future update content over time that you will unlock via cap increases on those specific spots. But you can at least get your stats in terms of your skill average up, and you can see that increase happen because, like, at least it gives you something to go for without having to just rely on looking at Sky Hanny or other mods giving you a fake one. That's what I think they should be doing. Like, I do not believe that they should be capped off at 50 and 60 this far into the game. I still think, like, right now, like I said yesterday, that it would be very much so nice to see them add in new caps higher, much higher, not just adding in 10 levels on one of them, much higher caps on all of them, and then fill in the blanks with unique bonuses over the long haul when they feel fit, other than the actual fact that you have the level increase and you have Skyblock XP for doing so. I feel like that would make sense. $50 to $60 requires special things. I mean, I don't think that was a mistake. I think that they just need to, I don't know, they need to have like the cap increase for the bonus you would get be what you'd need to like look for there. I think it should just be like, all right, well, you could still get the increase, but you're not going to get the actual stat bonus that it would uniquely give you at that level specifically until later on when we add that in and you do said thing. Then maybe, but like, I guess like the way they did it is a little bit weird though. Yeah. It's odd. Carrying noobs on floor 1, fuck yeah. Little bit of light coinage. Made a mistake by making 50 to 60. So like that right there, like, I don't understand how this far into a game, 6 fucking years, almost 7. Right? It's been 6.5, right? And we're still at 50 and 60. Like, it makes no sense. At all. Go to 75 or 80, it's not very hard, but still not free. Yeah, exactly. It does take a while. Yeah, 6.5 years roughly is how long it's been going on. Y'all, what's up? Pokely, how you doing? 6-7 years, Duhan's lost, chat. It's over. Question, how the fuck do you farm sunflower or get it? I mean, you just got to go ahead and use, I'm assuming, the flower minion to get one or something like that. I don't know if that even works now, actually, to be honest. B, Bazaar, whatever, or you could just go regular or normal Ironman, like normal or Ironman. You can do those two with just getting the pest at level 11 and 12 for the garden for the new 2 pests or whatever, I think it is. Or 10, 11, 12. I can't remember exactly what, but you get those guys and you paste the plots with those enchanted that you get from them, and that'll just work by itself. And then, yeah, you put it on day and you get those pests for sunflower, whatever, and then you get like the moonflower from the pest at night if you set it to night. And all they've done through the years is simply make it easier to get the level cap. Yeah. I think, like, having maxed out skills at all times doesn't feel good. I don't know if that is the same for you guys. It doesn't feel good to be like, oh, I've already hit max level and I have no reason to really care to do a lot of that stuff anymore at all. You're not going to catch me doing a single bit of anything that requires any alchemy at all ever again, because there is no point at all. You will never see me go out of my way to fish a whole lot unless I need an RNG. And even then, I already have enough for fishing 60 or higher, and I never fish at all. Ever. Unless I absolutely have to for an RNG or some shit, and I still don't like to do it. I don't want to mine at all anymore because it's so boring. But even if I do mine, I'm already at such an insane number of overflow XP for someone who doesn't really love to do it as much. I'm at this point where I just think that, like, if they were to make new mining content, it would take like fucking 1 day, and then I'm going to be back to being bored with it. So I'll just, it's hard to be excited about it or something like that. Like, just give me something to look forward to over the long haul with like any little stat increase that might feel kind of, interesting. Maybe like just, even be as boring as just, all right, you get XP for Skyblock XP, but that's literally it until later on we fill in those blanks. But like, just let us go for something. From maxing pets, you get 1 bill overflow. I mean, I have not maxed the majority of my pets, and I'm at roughly the same. I'm grossed out by the amount of mining we've got to do. I didn't even realize there was a contest going on. Oops. I'm downtiming a lot. Badline is still a thing. Yeah, it's just, it was bought up by Lunar. But I would say if you're going to do anything, use Lunar nowadays for Skyblock if you're not willing to just go and do the good thing, like, use like Prism or regular and just install your mods. But the best way to get Greg 1 bill bank on an Ironman is mining, and on a regular is whatever the new meta is. Yeah, the only skill is hard to max. Yeah, class average and kata levels, but yeah, I agree. They're not even remotely. They're not skills that matter at all. Like class average is the most useless thing possible, and especially with how much you get from spending all your time on it is completely fucking useless. I would say kata even I don't care about whatsoever because that all it is just spending time in M7, and I just don't want to do that. I've done a third of the even gold, not gold helmet. I already have the golden head for that floor because of floor 7, 500 runs, whatever. But like, I have 30 some odd runs in M7, and that has taken me how many years now? How many years has it been out? I can't like it. Kata levels are getting, yeah, exactly. You just want more kata stats by a little bit. And that means you're just spending more time in kata, and I don't want to spend more time in kata. So for me, that's just something I'm going to ignore. Is there wild roses now? I'm going to let you take that guess. I'm going to let you take a guess. Just a quick one. Yeah, they're only tame. Only some tame ones. Oh, okay. I think no. It's definitely one of the wildest things I've seen so far today. Like, since when are they here? So a couple days ago, they added a greenhouse. So we have sunflower, which if you farm it during the day, it's sunflower. At night, it's moonflower, which you can just pick whichever one. And then we have wild roses that they added recently with the greenhouse that I'm beside right now. And there's mutations, different crop, fuck ton of different visitors and other new things they've added. It's a lot. It's just it's a fucking nightmare. Only domesticated roses. Yeah, only slightly common rose-ish looking stuff is on my island, but every once in a while you find a wild rose, and that wild rose says something really, really messed up, maybe possibly a little bit controversial, and then it moves on. And every once in a while you get a little bit of that. You gotta like bob and weave it so you don't get banned, but here and there, What they do, they break and they give crop. Bam, 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 bam. That is all they do, brother. Nothing really intricate. It's just another crop. You got a hoe for it. You use it for some stuff. Just like other crops, it's upgrades or whatever. I would just take a look at the collections and stuff. Or just stat. Oh, yeah, recipes and stuff. But yeah, I would just look it up, brother. I'm not going to look through like every single one of the recipes and like individual ones, because then you're going to want to know like what the new stuff is and then how to get the new stuff and how to make the new stuff and then the sunflower new stuff. You just take a look at the collections. You'll see it all. You got it, brother. It is just like every other crop used in multiple things, as they've always been, Drop 2 rare finder chips in the span of 25 minutes. Brother, I fucking wish. I haven't found a single goddamn one of them. What's going on? What are we doing? And until cat at 50, of course, also more stats for Ancient Reforged. Yeah, I guess. A little bit more. Yeah, class average is stupid. Kata level is okay-ish, but all that stuff, I don't know. Does it still make sense to get a legendary Ender Dragon until I get G-Drag? Or I mean... Yeah, I mean, it's good. I mean, if you want to use it for Enderman Slayer, like for Zealots or whatever, I mean, like, that's not bad. It's just not bad. You can use it for dungeons in very specific scenarios. But as a whole, it's just a really strong pet. I never use the Ender Dragon for anything other than that little bit in M7, the rare fucking time that I even do it. Very rare times. Because I got it so late. But if I got it earlier on, if I got it really early on when I should have, I feel a long time ago, when it made sense, then I would have used it for more. And I would probably say it's pretty good. I mean, I don't really have a huge... you know, amount of grinding with it to be able to tell you what it's really awesome for. Crop fever again. Hey, yo. New sets. Like, yeah, dude, the new Helianthus set is an interesting one. I'm not really 100% looking forward to how long that's going to take to get all the Helianthus drops, because they're like with all 4 pieces of Fermento on right now, I have a 0.004% chance when I break a crop to get 1 Helianthus. Then you need 9 Helianthus to make a condensed Helianthus, and then you need 16 of those Helianthus, 8 for an accessory upgrade, and then 8 for the armor. And then you need 4 stacks of compact wild rose, 4 stacks of compacted sunflower, and then 4 stacks of compact sunflower as well, and a bunch of other shit. So it's very expensive in terms of what you need for it, for sure. So I would just keep full Fermento on and go for it over time, chat. Don't I wouldn't expect to get it fast. Almost full Helianthus. I haven't gotten a single rare finder. Yeah, I haven't got, I don't know where the fuck they are, and I genuinely think that that's something that I'll never max. I don't know where the hell my first one is either. I am not looking forward to it. That's a lot. Don't you have Fermento, though? Hey, well, at least you have more to go for over time. You're going to start getting your Helianthus the moment you put a single piece of Fermento on, and then from that point forward, anything you're grinding, you're going to just have a chance for it. It's not that bad. It's pretty good. They were broken for the first little bit, and they were like a stupid amount rarer than they were supposed to be. So we spent a lot of time with a whole lot of no fucking chance, or at least a very bad chance for the first bit. So now at least it's all supposedly not fucked up anymore. Then it'll just be easier overall. 1.9 million personal best. Oh. They're now granting 50.84. Wait, Tron, did you say that you had like 2 pieces of armor? Or you just about have 2 pieces of armor? So are you using a piece of Helianthus right now? Holy, we gotta pray to RNGesus, and it's literally not that good at all. You do absolutely get that far more common from just going for pests. I forgot that it would only be like a 6 total compact. That, dude, wow. My first pray to RNGesus on any of these, and it's a nice reminder that, yeah, pests are better. However, we got another 2 there. It's okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere, chat. Jesus Christ. 1 piece, so you do have it on, right? Because I heard that it was fucked up, and you don't actually get any of the bonus that you would from a normal piece of Fermento with the rest, so you have a lesser chance for Helianthus. Bro, what the hell? I got Prayed RNGesus. I got 2 other crazy RNGesus drops. Some uncommon, some rare. I guess that was an okay one. Not bad. I would like to see it just go fucking ballistic and drop like a whole stack of compact wild roses. Like, just keep going. Give me 10 Prey to RNGesus and 2 crazy rares, and that is at least decent enough for me. I'll take it. Slight increase. Reasonable. What's the yaw, pitch, and speed you use? Well, speed is down in the bottom right. The yaw and the pitch is negative 135 and 10. But 328. It's the exact same thing that you'd use for sugarcane, by the way. For this one and sunflower, moonflower, it's all the same. It'll eventually come. Yeah. You do need a lot of moonflowers, that's for sure. Unfortunately, it's quite a fucking lot. Put it upside down. Total pesh. Dude, I want that. I want that, full Helianthus set so bad. But, like, I think I've got 1. Please tell me I'm wrong. I have gained 1 Helianthus since I've started stream 59 minutes ago. Do not stay this way. Let me feel like I'm getting somewhere, game. What are we doing? If it was like 10 seconds, but super high chance for the drops. I mean, I don't think it should even be lowered in time at all because of how rare they are to get to pop up. I think they just need to up the actual chance for the rarities because it's lackluster, boring, just not exciting at all for quite a long time. Every once in a while I get one like that was somewhat okay, but you get more from pests by a large amount consistently. If you were to just pest farm, you get so much more. So it's like the crop fever just seems pretty lame. Like that right there, that's like getting fucking 10 uncommon drops. That's another 10. That's like 20 uncommon drops right there. And then I got a vermin vaporizer ship, which is already multiple times more rare than what I actually got. Oh, wait, hold up. Is that an upgrade or is that something we already had? Fuck, it was already there. Damn it. Yeah, look at that. We still haven't found the evergreen. We have not found a single rare finder. We are still looking for a little bit of luck there. Let's get these dudes. They're not full. Probably have 2, though. Pest Terminator, which is not useful to me at all. Unfortunately, I wish it was. Carter, what's up, brother? Crop Fever just blessed me with the last minute contest. Got 3 Prey to RNGesus drops in 1 minute. Jesus Christ. Hell yeah, brother. That's a big time win. Moonflower, Sunflower, Rose. Apparently I'm not allowed to chat on mobile until I'm verified by email. Yet another way Twitch ruins mobile. I'm going to be honest. The whole being verified thing to be able to chat is a very important thing for a lot of streamers because of the amount of bots that exist nowadays that can just flood your chat in 2 seconds. So I 100% stand by that. But I do want to say I believe that it is still a little annoying that they have allowed it to get as bad as it is, where that's something we have to deal with. So, like, it is on them in the first place to deal with that kind of shit, but if that's how they deal with it, it is what it is. You don't have to on PC, that's why I'm annoyed. Yeah, it's a little bit wild. Mind giving me some Pest Terminator books? Yeah, let me just go ahead and transfer them off my Ironman here. Let me de-iron, give you some. Start my new grind. Dude, okay. 35 copper for that much Moonflower is pretty decent, so I'm just going to leave him. Where did I stop farming? Was that right at the beginning? It definitely was. Yeah, it was like right here. Okay. Also, has anyone also found that Jerry's do not spawn at all inside of your garden from farming any crops whatsoever? It does not happen. That's pretty fucking weird. That's a bug. Yep, they do. I've seen it. Not from breaking crops from any time I've done any crop breaking whatsoever this entire time I've been farming since Jerry, has been possible from the other day. It hasn't happened once. It's only on the new crops that I've been farming, like right now specifically. So yeah, only the new crops specifically just don't do anything. They don't do anything. The ones that like you can get it from, maybe the other crops, the older crops, and the pests, sure. Yo, we got legendary AGGs. But it seemingly doesn't work on Rose, Sunflower, Moonflower. That's a bug. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's just the fact that they don't work at all. Pretty wild. Pretty goddamn crazy, brother. But I'm not really getting them from anything else at all either. So, like, even the pests, it's just, it should be spawning one at least, you know, every once in a while here. It's just nothing. So the only way I'm getting anything is because I'm like, all right, let me go get all my eggs or whatever. I'm just going to get them now because, you know, I'm thinking about it. And then I'll go and I'll go to the mines. I'll break a couple things and then I'll spawn one every, like, you know, fucking 10, 20 minutes. Or not even 10 minutes. It's like 15 to 20 minutes. And then that's it. I guess it's every half an hour, actually. Implode. Epic. Do I have anything in here? No. And then, I do this, and then I swap out that, and then I do this, and now we're going to get a Jerry. Pest farming until garden level 12, then switching to crappie. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so this is definitely bugged. 100%. Green Jerry Talisman, thank you so damn much. Holy shit. Brother, that was a long time since my last one. I can't lie. And that's only the second of all of the ones I have. I need a ridiculous amount of Jerry Talismans, and this game has been absolutely atrociously boring with those. Imagine organizing backpacks. I mean, we do have some organization going on here, but, like, yeah, you try playing Ironman and not organizing your backpacks. Holy shit. Have fucking fun. My God, you'll fucking mentally cripple before you can ever get anywhere. Overgrown grass or harvesting a crop in the greenhouse. Shit, pretty good. Interesting. Not bad. I'm going to double check this because I think I just got... Nah, he's not new. Damn. Red mushroom block. And then I still can't fill the order for. Whatever, brother. It is what it is. 9 minutes left until I got to spend more. It's time for me to get Rose Ho T3. Get it, brother? It is time to rumble. Whoa. Game's kind of tweaking. Game's slightly tweaking, brother. Also, level 504 we hit yesterday. Or I don't even remember hitting it. Dude, it's just going by. Yeah, the milestone change is definitely nice. It needed to happen for sure. I will say, though, the copper does feel pretty bad. And I know they said that they upped it, but, like, it doesn't feel like it's been up that much. Though people are like, yeah, just going for fucking pests for, like, you know, multiple hours, and they get, like, you know, thousands of it. And I'm like, okay. I guess, like, you know, some people are seeing a good change in it, but, like, I rarely come in here and I really want to do it. I expected it to at least feel better, but it doesn't feel better. Not a huge fan of that. Can't be calling Rose a hoe. F in the chat. Yeah, yeah. Is there a way to get rid of the click to interact thing on stream? Don't hover over the stream screen at all, and then you won't see it. You shouldn't see it. That's kind of how it's supposed to work. Or you can just hit X on it or something. I know there's, you know, multiple ways to get rid of it, but you're supposed to just not hover over the screen and it just go away. And then once you hover over it again, then it'll come back up. No worries, brother. How you doing today? Is there going to be a series like Trials again? There's going to be definitely stuff over time, probably. I don't ever know. I'm kind of just do whatever I feel like doing, and then I'll make content if I feel like making it. But I do have an idea that I've been talking about, and I've very much so made zero progress on, and it's going to be a short series, much, much, much shorter, with another challenge on a new profile that I don't think has been done at all, that I have seen and I've looked extensively in this game at all. But there is so much that I got to do for it, and a custom mod I got to make for it and everything, that I'm worried about, like, you know, the process of it and how long it'll take and how it'll actually go at the end of it. But I got to find the courage to get that situated. It's a fucking nightmare. When's next Fiesta? No idea, chat. When's next Fiesta? I got a crop fever, so I can't stop breaking. Exact same as sugarcane. So 135 for me, negative 135 anyways, but you just want to be on a 45-degree angle. Speed's the same, though. It's 328. 26 hours from now? Hell yeah, dude. I might do that one. Wait, Strand, you're only level 504 right now? I thought you were like eons past me. To be for yeah. Oh yeah. Good old friggin' mining fiesta. You guys know I'm looking forward to that. I will say the mining fiesta this time I might actually do it. Just because of how much money I have spent recently, it's pretty gross, but I cannot promise a thing. I genuinely don't know if that'll stick. We'll see. Thanks, no worries, brother. Welcome to the stream, dudes. Oh, since you're doing much garden. Yeah, I get that, I guess. I thought you were still, like, within level 500 pre-update. Max, carrot, potato, cactus, beans, shrooms, new crops. Oh, fuck yeah, that's a big one. You got to be pretty close, though, right? I'm assuming. It's rather free. Close this. Open that. Okay. Let's check this out. All right. All right. Fellas, hit the like button if you guys are on the good old beautiful YouTube side, dude. I appreciate you guys very much. Okay, make sure this is all good. Bam, okay. We are pretty friggin' close to Wild Rose 30, and that would mean every single one of them, and all the new ones are at least at level 30 or whatever, but to maximum, I don't even know what the percentage is on that. Gotta be close to halfway. Also, Strand's got carrot 30, potato 38, cactus 31, beans 28, shrooms 44, moon 35, sunflower 26, and rose 11. Oh my god, you got a ways to go. God damn, dude. By the way, appreciate the follow, brother. Yeah, you are definitely a ways away, but it is what it is. You got it. I know a lot of people are just like, all right, specifically pest farm, and you'll make a shit ton. And that's what I'm seeing is the way to go. Yo, what's good, brother? Look at that. Sunflower 31. Imagine dragging these nuts over here, dude. My god. My highest one would definitely be, in terms of like how much I've grind, some moonflower here at 12 mil. Wild Rose Rat. Oh, wait, hold up. 14.8 mil. What? What do you mean? How the hell am I already there? What the fuck? What? 35. 29. 40.4 mil. Okay, yeah, 20.2 mil. Jesus Christ. See, the amount that you get. It's because you have to go through each one of them. Okay, it makes sense between the two. Interesting. We're farming roses. We are, dude. What's up? Sub Studios, Rose 40 mil. Yeah, I just forgot because they're split between the two. I assumed it'd be 40 mil, 40 mil, 40 mil, but yeah, 20, 20, 40 total. Boom. That's okay. That's not bad. Then cocoa beans, dude. I'm at the last little bit, 10.9%, and we're maxed out on cocoa beans. And I'm not farming it directly, so we'll get there eventually, but it will take a while. For sure. Without a doubt in my mind. That will take a friggin' bit. Jesus, we got a ways to go. Another follow from Mac. Thank you. I want me some mac and cheese now, dude. My God. Reminds me, this place called, there's like Mac and Wings that I saw once. Maybe, oh, I said once. I've seen it many times. One time, I've been there like 5 times. Like, I saw this one time, and then went back 4 more times at least, and drive past it every once in a while. I'm going to go certain places. Seen that one time. It's pretty good. It was okay. It's not bad. I want to try that again. My God. Been craving some good old food. Dude, I got this Portuguese chicken with like a medium spice sauce or whatever on top of the actual poutine that they made. And holy shit. One of the best poutines I've had in a long fucking time, man. My God. If you guys have a Montero near you, Monteiro, brother, my God. That was scrumptiddlyumptious, dude. And I know that the other food there is also really good, but I tried that and wow. We don't have that here, sadly. Well, if there's anything similar, maybe, because like Portuguese chicken, but they have a poutine on the menu with a little bit of some spicy little sauce on top if you wanted it. Just to add a little bit more flair on top of that. But the amount of chicken they add is, and it's really tender, really juicy, really delicious chicken. Covers the entire top layer of it so it doesn't feel like you're barely getting anything. And in Canadian, it's not even $20 for an extra large bowl of that. And I wasn't even able to finish the whole thing in one sitting. That is a wild meal right there. That is beyond me. I'm a fat ass, right? So like I love me some food. I love me a good poutine. I love some chicken. We like to add protein to anything we possibly can because, you know, want to get those gamer muscles that don't exist to be a little stronger than dog shit. So because of that, I was like, let me give it a try. Doesn't seem that expensive. Incredible. Yeah, poutine's like a real big thing in Canada for sure, and obviously very large in the U.S. just because of like the similarities in some ways or whatever. But like, it's everywhere really. However, it is like a Quebec thing. Original like Quebec thing, I guess, or whatever. That's like who, you know, out of like Montreal, right? But it is like a dish that's gotten everywhere. Now, it's essentially, if you guys don't know, because I've actually had some people who don't even know what the hell poutine is, and I think that's kind of wild because it's just fries, gravy, cheese curds. That's it. But you can have that good, but I like to have it in like different unique ways because it's like you could take like a basic thing like a cheeseburger, you can add certain things to it and make it super fucking good instead of just a good thing. You can make it incredible. So like the base of it is good, it's simple, it's delicious, but you can make it in wildly, you know, fucking vast different ways. That has to be the best one I've had in probably years. That place just straight up out of nowhere just spawned in. Never heard of it before. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to try it. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like Portuguese chicken in the joint that, you know, like you know, something that I just don't know if I'm gonna like. Do I want to spend money there? I don't know. One day, a year later, I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try. Mouth is watering right now, dude. My inner fat ass is like, dude, please. My God. Like I'm starting to tweak out. I'm like in my head, just like, get the fucking poutine, buddy. Get it right now. Like it's in there speaking to me. You know, I'm just starting to like fiend. I'm gonna start shaking. I'm gonna itch my fucking skin off or something. You know what I mean? Maybe not that crazy, but you get what I'm saying, Chad. You know what I mean? The new seasonal bundle coming out tomorrow. What do you mean? Do you mean like the stuff you purchase like with real money? Hell no. Fuck that. Hell no. Fermento boots, by the way, IGN. Yeah, I'm using the Fermento full set. I just make sure that I tweaked my speed to match 328 total. And I would recommend everyone does that. If you have full Fermento, you use it until you can get all 4 pieces of Helianthus and then swap to Helianthus, because then you won't lose out on that chance for the Helianthus drops bonus being 4 to 4, because apparently it's weird. How do you tweak speed? You can go into like the slash effects and turn stuff off inside of your I guess in your booster cookie menu. Look up speed, turn whatever off you need to, and then if you want to really fine tune it, then go through your tuning points in your thaumaturgy, your power, and just incrementally increase it from that. Rancher boots are still better. No, the Fermento is definitely better. 100% better. It's better because you get more Helianthus by another 0.001% per crop break, and you also just have better base stats as far as I'm aware. Nope. I freaking beg to differ, Buster. Base stats are worse. I refuse. I refuse. I don't. And if you're right, I don't care. I'm gonna refute it anyways, because I want my Helianthus, and you can't stop me. Base of 60? No, they don't. They have a base of 6.0. They just hide the decimal. I don't want to hear it. Fermento for life, dude. We ain't ever leaving it. They can kiss my ass, buddy. If it's a bug or feature, you can no longer farm sunflower or wild rose with downward block. You need to farm it like sugarcane. Well, that's kind of the whole point of it. You're supposed to farm it like sugarcane. That's why when they pop up, they put it into a farm that's exactly the same as sugarcane. Because it's just tweaking out if you're trying to break the bottom stem consistently. You want to break it this way. That's how you've been like supposed to break it since the beginning. All right, word. I'll use ranchers. No, I accidentally sold a mutation before analyzing rip one day. Dude, that's a fucking bummer, brother. You hate to see it. The only thing better is the drop chance. Yeah, the drop chance is what you want. You want the Helianthus. You want the Helianthus. Use it. And if you don't use it, who fucking cares? But like, I'm going to tell you to use it. All right? Don't listen to this ghost guy trying to give you good advice. Hell no. Don't even think about it. Ignore the good stuff. If you're not downtime in a skyblock, what the hell are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is wrong with you, you know? That's a legitimate question. We need to know. Only Garden level 11? Garden level 11 is pretty good. You're close to maxing it. That do be the truth. Oh, level 12. Ah, even better. Oh, wait, flowering bouquet. Holy, that's incredible. I'm so happy I got that. How much is that worth? 1 coin. Whoa. Good thing they don't up those fucking numbers, because that would be insane. Oh, a hypercharged ship. Oh my god, you are the freaking goat. Thank you so much. Thanking the you. We got something. Jesus. All right. Hex me, buddy. Oh, we're done. We have all 10. Holy mother of God. Look at that. Wowzers, dude. Wowzers, wowzers. And you still need the sunflower, the moonflower. I mean, you know, I'm just going to get rid of you. I'm just wasting time. Upgrade the armor so you get the same chance. Or I would just straight up not use Helianthus until you have all 4 pieces, because I've heard that it doesn't seem to add how it's supposed to, as if it would be like another piece of Fermento, technically, in a way. Like it just doesn't give you the bonus. It's dumb. It's like now you have 1 piece of Helianthus, 3 pieces of Fermento. Now you only have 0.003% chance to get Helianthus drops. I don't understand how they messed that up at all. I think that's pretty wild, but it is what it is, I guess. Kinda crazy. And Fermento gives you plus 75 FF, which is more than the 3/4 will give you on Rancher Boots. I have one advantage, which you can set the speed. Okay, so yeah, there's that. So the bonus gives you 75 farming fortune. Your base fortune on the one piece may be lower, but yeah, I think that does add anyways. And then also a chance of dropping Helianthus is higher. Inside the greenhouse gives a 1.6% chance to drop one from any crop grown inside. Also combines the tiered bonuses of 4, giving you all of the other bonuses and the 75 farming fortune. So that altogether, it is better in my best guess. This would make the most sense. Best thing to do is this. But again, that is my guess. So take that with a grain of salt, brother. What they said, what I'm saying, I don't have actual facts that I can guarantee you, but I believe it. Okay, I'm gonna do this finally. I'm now okay with it. Just because I want to test this stuff out, I don't even really care too much anymore. I'm just at this point, I've seen enough crop fevers where now I'm gonna give it a go. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna end up making a second set of Helianthus with no fucking, I don't know, at some point if they change some stuff or whatever, maybe to make it not so shit, I might change it up and do one with a set, pest hunting reforge, and then one with the other. You know what I mean? I might do that. Isn't locking new farm equipment anymore. To use other mod for the mouse lock. I don't have mouse lock on at all, so I couldn't help you there, brother. I hope that whatever it is an easy fix for you though. Bow wow. You know what I got to do, actually? Okay, that is on. Okay, I was a little bit worried. It's better looking. Helianthus definitely looks better. Definitely looks good. Vermin Vaporizer chip. Wowzers. Compact Sunflower. Vermin Vaporizer chip. Okay, maybe I like this. maybe I like this. It's good. It could be good. It could be nice. It could be okay. Why do they let you plant sunflower when you can't even buy the hoe for it at garden level 11? I mean, just why not? It is what it is. I don't really think it matters, to be honest, right? How'd you set speed? I mean, I just turned off some things in the booster cookies, like potion effects, Ghost, and then I just went ahead and I tweaked my tuning. Wild Rose and Sunflower, Moonflower, they're all the exact same as Sugarcane. The identical scenario to Sugarcane. So whatever you did there, you do here. Pretty easy to set up. It's nice. So I'm using, looking the way I'm looking. Oh my god, another Helianthus. Dude, that is the second one we've gotten this entire day. Wow. One every 45 minutes. Jesus. Using negative 135 on the yaw, and the pitch is 10 at 328 speed. Use a Hypermax hoe. Yeah, use a Hypermax hoe for a little bit. You get the hoe unlocked. You start using that. You upgrade it to tier 2 or 3 right off the bat. You're going to be happy with that at least for a bit. You upgrade it to tier 3 eventually. Whatever, it'll be pretty decent. And yeah, that's a good idea from Fanta there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Gotten 2 Helianthus going from Rose 30 to 35. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I don't know what is going on. Yesterday I got a whole bunch, and today I'm right back down to not that much at all. I don't understand, but again, I have 4 pieces of Fermento on, so I have a maxed out chance to get it. At least. Doing all I can, I guess. Bow, bow, wow. Bro, I got that fucking thing stuck in my head now. What, friggin', exclamation point, control is on. and Gentle used the friggin' Voxy pack, Voxy core one, and now it's just stuck in my head again. I can't get the occasional rare crop drop. What unlocks it? You need crop fever. Crop fever enchant, and then as you upgrade it, it goes from 0.001% chance to pop up to a 0.005% chance at level 5 on your tool. And then it pops up for 60 seconds every once in a while, rarely, and it gives you a rare chance for rare, things to happen. I'm gonna be honest, it's really lackluster, for sure. It's not very exciting. You will get more from pest farming, for sure. More consistently. It's not that exciting at all. But if you want to have something at least visually a little bit better looking, then crop fever's kind of fun in that sense. And it'll take a long time to pay it off. I have 0.004 because I have a crop fever 4, right? So it's just a 0.001, 0.002, 0.003, 0.004, and then up to 5. That's all it is each tier. Takes 16 books to get tier 5, so I just leave them at tier 4. Then eventually I'll go for tier 5, but it's definitely a massive sink. Tell me you love me and give me another vermin vaporizer chip, please and thank you. Nope. Yeah, that's better than the average that I get on the crop fevers, honestly. That right there. That right there is like getting 41 in a bit. 41 and a quarter, 41 and a third uncommon hits on crop fever, which you'll get like on a high end of like 9 or 10 in one crop fever of those. And then sometimes you get rares. Sometimes you do get crazy rares, and rarely you could possibly get a Prey to RNGesus, but yeah, it's just not often. You'll get many more of these things. Way more common. Like in 3 minutes, I'll get another fucking 4 pests, possibly 5. Also, recipe wild rose. I don't want to make them, but oh my god, I already have enough for the prickly wiggly. You know what I'm saying? Recipe prickle. Let's get the pricks going. These go into your fucking stash, right? Surely they don't go into your fucking inventory by themselves, right? That'd be really whack. That'd be super annoying if they did. Yeah. I have to put some stuff away here. Let's do that. Let's go. Okay, recipe, prickle. Let's do this. Let's do 1,000. 1, 2. Holy fuck. My god. 1,616. Bro, that's annoying as hell. See, another 1,384. That's what I need. 1,384. Nice. All right, we're going to go to Isle. We're going to go talk to the lady. Let's talk to the lady. Yeah, that is way easier than I expected. Wow, wow. She up here? Pretty sure. No, she's over here, right? Down in this area. Right over yonder. And you. Hopefully your business is profitable. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, we get XP from that now. Okay. 17 out of 100. We got +5. Wow. Oh, wait, I made more. I didn't realize I had that many more. Okay, oops. That's a waste. Oopsie. All right, here we go. To the garden again. Oopsie daisy, brother. All right, let's get this stuff back out. Wild Rose Hoe. This guy, that guy, this guy. All of these dudes. And that guy, all right. Easy enough. Okay, now. Now. It's not that. Extras when drops. Yes, sir. The drops are on until the 31st. Get them. I also read some stupid shit. So if you guys are already subbed and you guys have auto renew on, it doesn't give you the drop if you just have your auto renewed sub go on. You know what kind of ridiculous that is? That's pretty fucking ridiculous. I think that's actually kind of... That's nuts. That's a little nuts. I don't know why they would do that necessarily, but I mean... baked potato, nice. Recipe, carrot. What's up, Purple Candy? Nice to see you, brother. Okay, we got you too. All right, we're getting a little bit more. We need 10,000 copper for this guy. We need 10,000 for this guy. A lot. We need a hell of a lot. I'm a little bit iffy about that. I kind of want to just go ahead and do this instead. When we get that amount, get 9K, do those. You ever been updating, downloading a game and your download speed goes up to 0 for like 15 seconds back to normal? Yeah, that happens quite often. I feel like it's just straight up because of Steam being shit. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else necessarily, but maybe it does. I'm not a fan. Not a huge fan. It bugs the hell out of me because like I'll have like a gig per second, you know, on paper, right? Like on paper, that's what I have. That's what I should have. But then it gives you much lower than that consistently. And you're kind of just stuck wondering exactly why that is. Not very cool. Definitely a lame thing to see. Just want to know if it's me or my internet. Yeah, it sucks. You can change all the settings and things to be like, all right, you do not lower it while doing certain things. You're not going to allow it to throttle. There's no limits, and then you still see it throttle, lower, and even break at times. It sucks. I still have, like, let's say a decent time downloading stuff on Steam, like, in terms of, like, you know, how long it takes, but overall, it definitely should be faster than it is. Unpack. No, well, when you're downloading a game directly, even with, I had 3 gigs per second, right? My actual speed was 3 gigs. I go to fucking Steam and it's like hard stuck at 100 to 130 megabits no matter what, and then drops down to nothing for a little while, even though I'm not setting it to be throttled in any way whatsoever. And then I have a gig right now, and it's hard stuck at 100 to 130 megabits. Can you PV me? I don't PV and stuff, dude. That's just not something I do. But yeah, it's a complete pain in the ass that happens. I don't know why that even needs to happen. It's just super, super lame. Good old Stub over here trolling. Please, sir. Oh my god, the good old friggin' water, brother. I'm gonna go through so much water. It's so hot in here, even with the window open in the winter weather. Oh my god. The rare times where I'm like, please go to -10 Celsius right now so I can feel a little bit more alive. I have to turn the fan towards me because it is getting pretty warm. I do just have light flannel and a light t-shirt, but MCOW better than elephant. Yeah, the fucking cow is all I use. The mushroom cow is all I use personally. Y'all have snow in Canada? Oh yeah. We got snow in early November. We actually had a little bit of snow in October. Where I am, in southern Ontario, Canada. But if you go north, we had snow way early on. If you go, out fucking any direction slightly north, you'll find snow real early on. How many hours into the update so far? No idea. I just get on, play a couple hours, do some other stuff. I would say an average of like 3-ish hours per day. Since I've, seen the update pop up, I took off one of those days not doing this at all. Another half day, I just kind of didn't really want to do it at all. But I mean, a good amount of hours, nothing crazy. I don't want to like try to quickly max it out. I just really want to get some Helianthus armor. I want to see something, but mutations, those are a yikes. So, just taking it bit by bit. But goddamn, with all the time I've spent, how have I not seen a single rare finder chip? Genuinely nuts. Have you guys found any rare finders or no? One sec, chat. Oh my fucking god. One sec, chat. Jesus Christ. Gambling. I'm not gambling. I'm saying, like, getting something about it that's annoying as hell. Would you like to spend some time looking at our fucking gambling website? We'll pay you for your time. Please promote gambling to people who are watching Hypixel Skyblock. Fucking degenerates. Are you on Ironman? I am indeed. We are an Ironman player. 'Tis the way for me. Trying to enjoy it right now, dude. It's pretty good. Yeah, the mutations are ridiculous. That is for sure. Definitely a stupidly long grind. It just needs to be changed, in my opinion. But no, wait, hold up. Well, so you haven't found a single one yourself either? Not a single goddamn one? Rare Finder might just be busted. They gotta have some sort of fucking problem with it that they need to fix. Got 2 in like 30 hours. You have the chip max. I had a friend at work bet $1 on our like national jackpot thing and won 4K. That's GG's. Not bad. I won. There was one point where I did some little, I was chilling at home. I was like, all right, I want to spend $50 to go see this thing and do this thing. And then we couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, well, fuck it. Let me just spend that another way. Put $50 into some slots or whatever. And I ended up winning like $450. I was like, nice. Well, I put $50 in. I won $75. I took out $50. I played with the $25, then won $450. And then I was like, all right, cool. I've never won anything like super crazy ever, but how is Rare Finder even obtained? By just breaking crops. You can just buy it if you're on a regular profile, so that's why, like he's saying, like he just has it maxed or whatever, but he hasn't found one. But it's a rare thing to find, and you have to find, 20 of them grand total? So, like that's bad. It's pretty bad. It looks like Ghost here got 2, he said, in like 30 hours. So it's like a roughly 300-hour grind to get all rare finders, if that's the case. So clearly something's a little fucked up. Shouldn't be like that at all. I said, what do you mean PV me? Profile view. like just staring at people's profiles. It's one of the most useless things ever, but people ask all the time for streamers to do it. It's completely useless. There's nothing about it that needs to be done at all. But yeah, want to go off the edge like that? Because I just want to respawn and be good to go. I'm not trying to like set up hotkeys to respawn and shit because I'll randomly hit it at times. I'm just chilling. You can try to maximize your time by having set keys you use to do every single thing. I'm chilling, dude. Yeah, I know you got 3 keys set because you have one set for that, but that's what I'm saying. I just don't care. I'm just falling off the edge, respawn, walk to the side. I am aware of how that stuff works. I just don't care. You guys can try to min-max everything. It's legit a couple seconds I lose out on, and I just hold the same buttons, and I'm just like, all right, cool, I exist. I break and go back, I break and go to the side. I break and go back, I break and go to the side. I break and go back, and I break and go to the side. That's all. So much less effort, at least for when you have to do pests. Nah, it's really not. It's not. Well, it's really not important. It doesn't matter. I have no problem flying over to the pest and walking back and then breaking it again. If you want to min-max everything, that's a you thing. That's not an everyone thing. There's nothing wrong with doing it, but it's not necessary. You know what I mean? It's just that you can choose to try to do that, but it does not matter. It's not a fucking race. I get what I get when I get it, how I get it, and I don't care at all about anyone's opinions on how I get it or how fast I'm getting it. You know what I mean? Which I think I made pretty clear over the years. Tis a game. Dude, give me a little bit, maybe. Give me a little bit of crop fever. Crop dust me. Give me a Pradar and Jesus, maybe like 5 to 17,000 times in 1 minute. But actually drop me at least a single one of those rare items. Because it has dropped nothing in any of those. Spaceman wants melon, which I would be happy to give him if it would have popped up a very long time ago. And one day I will give that to him. Possibly. But this update, I'll just do this. And then eventually I'll get Crop Fever 5, throw it onto my dicer, and then, with Helianthus and all that, I'll just start going ballistic on melon and, possibly finish that up. But the first one was cactus. There's no way I was doing the cactus one. There's no fucking chance. No fucking chance at all. But melon was like, okay, maybe. And then a greenhouse update. And I was like, okay, fuck that. Tried using Lunar with Skyblock mod pack. Took an hour window to appear and not long the game crashed. Yeah, that's definitely got to be like your PC situation. Lunar is like one of the easiest cut and dry, like, launch it, load in, good to go kind of scenarios. So I'm assuming your PC is just a little bit underpowered. A lot of bit underpowered. Or you need to just fresh install the whole thing. Maybe you did some tweaking to it that was unnecessary, but I'm not really sure. But, I mean, there's a lot of troubleshooting, like, communities out there or support areas or whatever. I would just look at those. Good old troubleshooting on fucking Minecraft shit, dude. That's why, like, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I just I think that my biggest issue with Skyblock is just growing more and more, and that's having to use these fucking mods. I'm not a fan of them. I wish you didn't have to use them to feel like the game's then playable. Be nice if that wasn't the case. I think I know why, because of the Bazaar updates are taking forever to complete. Some other shit too. I'm not really sure what you mean. I mean, like, if your game's tweaking out, I'm not. Yeah, whatever it is, I hope you figure it out. Though, yeah, I'm a little lost. I kind of don't like the greenhouse at all. What do you think? I mean, I like it in some ways. I think it's good in some ways, but I also don't like it in other ways. Like, I think that it is an insanely stupid amount of fucking time that you need to sink into mutations. Just a ridiculous amount of garbage. And some things are just far too rare and far too underpowered for what they take. Like Helianthus armor, if you use a piece of Helianthus right now, the word is it doesn't even give you a bonus to help out finding more Helianthus as if it was a piece of Fermento like it's supposed to give. You have a lesser chance for Helianthus, which is weird. Until you have all 4 pieces, then you have your 0.004% or whatever the fuck again. But like, it's weird. So you need that, right? But to get like the set max speed without the Rancher boots on, which you want to not be using Rancher boots, so you have the 0.004% with full Fermento, you need to give 5 Chloronite, and again, just way too many mutations. So like the Rose Dragon being as fucked as it is, the Chloronite being as boring and weird as that is to go for, the amount of copper you need and the analyzing costs and all that stuff, I just think that it's a fucking weird way to go about things, when the idea for this originally was only ever cared about by everyone to make Garden less of a ridiculously long grind. So they're like, fuck it, let's make it a ridiculously long grind even more so. That was a weird thing to see. The milestones are fast as shit. The visitors cap on the 2,500 for the equipment, that's fast as shit. But then you still need eons more than that anyways. So it's like, it's an odd way to go about it, in my opinion, that I don't fully understand. Though I do enjoy seeing some new stuff. So at least for now, it's kind of okay. Just not the biggest fan of the entirety of it. Some of it I like. I do like that the bonus for the fucking 40 pests you give in currently is an hour long, because they can have that brought in from someone's perk. But it's also, for me right now, 320 bonus fortune instead of the 200 it was. That's nice. Past that, I don't really know how I feel about the rest of it. We have a ways to go before we can really use that stuff. I think the majority of people are kind of in a similar stance on how this looks. People on a regular account, they just look for the min-max perfect strategy to get the most amount of money possible, because it's an update and they can print and print and print and print and print money, and like that's going to get old for them fast, because eventually it's going to stabilize and be like, oh yeah, this is the same thing it was before except more time for mutations. People are just going to max it and leave it forever. But I think that for brand new players, it might not be horrible, given the fact that all the stuff was lowered, but like they got some stuff to tweak and work out for a while. So I think it'll start to feel better given like a couple months from now. Them constantly nerfing the amount of farming need to do and dropping this is diabolical. Yeah, it's like them lowering and lowering and lowering, but then the amount you need is still very much, very high. Like, you guys see a lot of these visitors are asking me for shit that I don't even have any of, but I have the maxed out milestones for. And then you still need to find 120 overclockers, and you still need to get over 100 some odd Helianthus or whatever it is, right? You need, what, 18 condensed Helianthus? That is a lot. That is a lot. You need a fuck ton. It's just a little much. Crop fever. And then crop fever comes up, and a lot of these have been super, 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 super shit. We've had a couple that were good. But let's see how this one goes. Maybe this one is another redemption from the previous really awful ones we've gotten. Because like every time it pops up with uncommon, you got 12 enchanted rose. We're already gaining that much, like in between that, sometimes multiple times over. Yeah, and there we go. We've got uncommon. Got a couple. I got 2 rares, and it's over. Like that's lame as fuck. Like, so stuff needs to be changed. I firmly believe they will change it. I just think that they need to get on that sooner rather than later, because when we were on the alpha, remember, they showed us this as like a really awesome, really exciting, really interactively, not interactively, really highly engaging looking thing that gave you a bunch of shit. The second they drop it, it is atrociously slow and boring. It's like playing a demo for a game and like, you know, they fucking give you all the craziest RNG possible to get you enticed, and then they give you the game and they give you something that's like a quarter of what it was supposed to be or a tenth of what it was supposed to be, knowing that now you expect to see it. So you're like, oh, maybe I'm just getting unlucky. It'll pop up soon. So it feels like that. I don't think it's meant to be like that, but it does feel like that. It's like a fast food ad. Yeah, this perfect, beautiful, juicy, incredible, full, just enticing burger, and then you go there and it looks like someone puked it up. And you're like, what the fuck is that? Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Be like, oh, yeah, no, you can't. Because I just saw something come out of you when you said that. And I don't want you touching my food. Nope, my bad. $108 Enchanted Wild Rose. Oh, is that how much we just got? We got 5 uncommons and 2 rares, so real exciting stuff. That right there, we've probably gained 2 or 3 times that in the 60 seconds we're going for that. Yeah, so it's like, you know, it's technically in a way kind of good, but I just don't think that it should be that way with what it costs personally, with how they pop up. I think they should pop up more frequently if that's what they're going to give, or they should pop up the same frequency, however, up that by like, you know, a good amount. Yeah, and a single pest right after. Yeah, exactly. It's nuts. Now, I know it's early on. I know they got to change things. But remember, they've also had things like Primordial, and they haven't fixed that in months. So, and like, you know, other parts of the game, there's things that just have not been fixed in over a month and a half or 2 months or multiple. It's just, these things need to be dealt with when they're the problem that everyone's dealing with, not once everyone's so goddamn over it months later that they don't even give a fuck anymore. And they're like, all right, now we're going to do it. Like, what is that about? Second piece achieved. There you go. GG's, dude. Yeah, I refuse to make that armor set until I have all 4 because I don't like that bonus change. Crafting one at a time is what I've heard to be not a good thing to do. Everyone's going to be kind of iffy on that. People are like, oh, surely it's not. Surely it works properly. But like, I don't believe it is giving the bonus that it should. But I need another 8,052 copper. Then I also need a lot. Fucking so much more condensed helianthus. And then we'll be able to make that armor set. Good to go. I do think that once I make that armor set, it's going to feel like I never made anything. But at least I will be able to see my farming fortune will be over 2,000 on that one line specifically. Other than the actual rose fortune and the bonus and whatever, but... And more pestaronis. Please give me vermin chips. 3, 2, 1, skadoosh. Okay. Oh, I don't have the... Okay, never mind. We got it. Okay, boom. Yeah, look at that. That's more than the whole pest... oh, there's one ship. One ship. That is good enough to see at least one chip every couple times. I'll take it. We need 12 more chips, and then we have that one maxed out. But I gotta go and get the Bayou Eggaronis. Ross Creations, shout out to his downfall. What a degenerate. Let's see what this one's gonna be. Tricky. Shout out to Hip Tricks. Absolute goat. Void. Some certain updates to make me feel better about this game, not having Blaze. Jasmine. Don't have anything for that. Nothing clever. Alice in Borderlands is a great show. Watch it. You like jazz, chat? Sorry, let's just get this guy and Divine. Nope. Never mind. Okay, well, that's good. All right, mine and... Wait, no, that's not how you spell that at all. What the fuck? And let's get you. Look at that TPS, brother. My God. We're not even in the actual event. We're not even in a mining fiesta. It's just awful. How hard he tried. Am I gonna get a Jerry, dude? Like, surely I'm gonna get a Jerry, right? It's been like half an hour since my last Jerry. There we go. Oh, it's a fucking golden, though. I should be a good thing, but they've made it a bad thing because all you get is the 500k. And yeah, that's something, sure, but like... I need the golden Jerry to be also nice enough to drop the thing I do need, being the accessory. I wish you could pick, like, you know, a specific one that you'll have a larger chance for. I really do wish that was the case. Cocoa beans, and then fan. Oh, not new. Okay, well, that's lame. Hold up. Wait, I opened up the menu for fan. It said 21. And then I clicked accept, and it swapped to 75 copper. Am I on some fucking crack or something? Or did you guys see that too? I might be smoking some sort of meth, but like, I swear that happened. Could have been tweaked out from a previous one we just had dealt with, but like, I just saw that number for even that one. It's at 34. 21 was way back with fucking Stella. I mean, I will take that as it is a win, but it was odd. Huh. Okay, we sell the stuff, whatever, and we're about to get more pets. 3, 2, 1, and boom. I'm super hopeful right now, right? I'm very much so hopeful that we are going to see another unique chip happen here, but like at least be able to fix up another 12 of those vermin vaporizers or something like that. We can get at least somewhere with something. Hopeful, but like, brother, where are they? Well, now that I got all the prickly kiss things done, and that took very little time. Recipe Wild Rose. How much do I have left? There's another 70, and right now I have 243. Okay, I almost have everything I need for all pieces of armor. Oh yeah, I got all the discs. I got all those. I got it set for the dragonfly one, I think. Sky. Actually, hold up. You got me thinking about this. I might actually have it set on something else. No, it is on dragonflies. It is indeed. I feel like that one's the one I want the most because I only really cared to farm these up, and now I'm doing, you know, this quite often. That one would be nice to get a little more of during the time I'm not directly farming for it. I'll say pretty good. Dude, max level hoe is what, 50, right? And we have level 37, and I'm at 890,000 at 1.15 mil from 37 to 38. So we're getting there. Little slow, but we are getting there right now, dude. It's kind of nice. Kind of good. Not so bad, brother. Holy. Just a friggin' exciting time, you know? You guys seeing any sort of excitement in this update yourselves? You just kind of like turning off your brain and going for it. No. No. Not at all. Fuck this. Beautiful as anything. Cool idea / system just sucks like half the stuff was / is bugged. Yeah, that I 100% agree with. Try to just don't have enough time to do all this stuff. Yeah, well, it's kind of nice that the greenhouse is there hypothetically because of the actual fact that it's supposed to be there so people don't have to spend time on the garden. However, if you guys saw how much you get from it, it is fucking atrociously low. The amount you actually gain from it seems immensely useless in terms of actual crops and whatever. Like, wildly bad. It's more fun watching paint dry. Dude, I remember when I got paid to go and like paint someone's house or whatever. I was picking up little odd jobs here and there just to try different new shit. And my God, I spent probably 4 straight hours painting trim and like fucking even like doors and shit like that. Then I was like, fuck it, I need to get out of this room because I straight up felt like I was, you know, on fucking cloud 9. I was getting a little bit too much of the fumes, right? I go into the garage to bring all the shit out. I set a whole bunch of, you know, I set everything up like so I could just paint it all out into the garage, look outside. And I got so spacey because of all the fucking fumes that day. I think we were there for like, what was it, like 13 straight hours just fucking painting and you know, dealing with all that stuff, right? Putting primer on paint, whatever, you know, touch things up and go to the next room, do the same thing. We were doing that for so long that I stood still looking at my phone turned off, I think for half an hour before someone started laughing at me and told me what I was doing. I'm like, Jesus. Dude, I was just spacey as fuck that day. I think it also didn't help that we didn't really drink a whole lot of water at all. We were just fucking yapping the whole time, not being very productive. But that reminds me of that. A little fun story there. Yeah, I don't mind painting. I think it's a really relaxing thing for sure. However, I wouldn't mind it. Actually, I would love to do it more if they paid how much they paid. Because holy fuck, dude, they were doing like, they were looking for someone to do odd jobs. They paid way more than they should have. And they told me that they were just wanting to, like, because the people that we were doing it for were related to the other 2 people that were with me doing it. I was just asked to go do it as like a courtesy because they needed another person. And they said, we'll pay you. And I said, okay, yeah, sure, I'm down to do that. I can take off like 2 days of streaming and go out there, spend the first little bit doing some stuff. So the next day, painting, go back that night. I was like, I'll do that for sure. Fuck it. I'm not going to disclose how much I got paid, but it was definitely more than it should have been. They straight up just had too much money. Their house was so fucking nice that when I walked up to it, I did a little turn and all I saw was like just fucking multiple acreage of just fucking beautiful landscape, and then their like wraparound porch. We're paid at least $5,000 an hour. Yeah, dude, I've never been paid more for less work in my fucking life. And it was cash under the table, so it was even better. I was like, dude, and then before that, I did the same type of thing with her friend, also needed help, an older lady, right? And she also needed help. She needed her whole lawn redone in her backyard. And she said, do you know anyone? They're like, oh, yeah, Dylan, me. They're like, oh, he said he was looking for some odd jobs to try some new shit. And he was like, wants to spend more time doing more shit outside. I'm like, if you have anything, then like let your neighbors know, whatever. Because I was at the time, I was like, I've done fabrication, I've done manufacturing, I've done these certain things, I've done other work in like stocking shelves when I was younger. I did some tech work. I did some work with CNC machines, and I stream, I do other things. I was like, I wanted to just get a whole bunch of different things under my belt and see what I was good at. I just had to learn that day and do an entire lawn, like all these wild process steps or whatever. Like these, I learned a lot that day. Retained no information. Anyways, I did it. I split my head open the moment I was about to start doing the work, and I didn't even know it. So that entire day, I felt really cool and relaxed. And then I found out later on that day that my head was split a little bit. Like, not like super, super, super deep, but my hat soaked up so much blood because I hit right on the tip when I was going to grab the fucking bags out of this woman's trunk, because she had there was a truck coming, but she had a couple already of all the sod and whatever. And she didn't tell me that it doesn't stay open. She didn't tell me, which I know it's shitty she didn't tell me, but she was an older lady, whatever. She probably wasn't thinking. I should have paid more attention. I didn't even know it hit me as hard as it did, but it was just fucking gashed. So I spent 8 straight hours out there just doing fucking out in the sun labor, enjoying getting some fucking sun rays, felt good. And I started feeling lighter and tired and, as it went on, and I felt really dehydrated. I finished the whole job, paid me in cash. It was a very nice amount. Her friend, hearing that I did that, was asking, oh, do you want to do the painting thing? And that's when I got that too. But I went home and I felt my head and I'm like, ooh. I was like, oh, that's bad. I was like, oh no, dude. So I'm glad that I didn't take my hat off when I did the work, whatever, because if I did, it would have just been a big problem. You know what I mean? But that was a wild time too. The fucking, it was bad, right? It was bad. I don't think I could have gotten unluckier at the beginning there, but it didn't knock me out. I didn't fucking have any issues until later on when I was trying to understand why I felt so dizzy, and then I went to have a shower after. I just, bro, it started to fucking hurt. That shit started to hurt real bad. But little fun little thanks, dude. When you're doing stuff you've never done before in a place you've never done it before, and you're not really taking precautions because you're like, oh, I'm just working by myself, freelance, whatever, just doing whatever the fuck. You're not thinking about that stuff. You tend to do dumber shit more often. But if you're trying to do it professionally with you're doing a company, you're gonna take those steps. But nah, they're just want to pay me in cash, whatever. I'll just do it. I'm not gonna pay attention to anything I'm doing at all. But I did a good job. They did say that it looked incredible. A couple months later, once everything was fully growing back, the yard itself looked fucking gorgeous, right? I saw a picture of it and I'm like, all right, awesome, I did a good job. But never again. Not for me. Landscaping in a form maybe, but on my own property in the future, that's what I'd like to do. But never again will I ever trust an old lady's trunk door to not destroy my dome piece. So word of advice, chat, don't trust a trunk door. Don't do it. Don't trust it. Hold that shit open like it's gonna fucking kill you. All right, don't trust it. All right. The part that played a little bit of you know, like an attempt at trying to kill me that day was the fact that it probably was from the 90s. But so be it, you know. It is what it is. You live and you learn. Been painting for like 4 years though. It's good work, dude. I don't know, painting like nowadays, dude, people got these fucking crazy machines where they spray paint the entire fucking place. But like the one thing that I hated when it comes to painting, have you ever done any sort of powder coat paint on like you have to like cook it onto like metal? You ever done any of that, Wosa? Or do you just straight up do like fucking painting houses and like, you know, just that shit was atrocious. Let me tell you, if you guys don't have experience doing that, you're essentially getting fucking electrocuted like you're getting a stun gun on you on a regular basis, because you spray the powder coat onto the metal, which you've already, by the way, you chemical washed to clean it off as much as possible. You cook it for a little bit, you take it back out. You then powder coat it by putting it has to have like, you fucking charge the thing. It has to have like the powder needs to stick on it. That's with like the electricity, whatever, it like holds on to static, right? Anyways, you have to paint these things. And I was painting at the time. I did for like a couple days because I was coming out of the fab room. Someone else wasn't going to be in work. It was an emergency. They're like, we need someone in there. I'm like, I'll learn. Why not? I went in there and they had them on this rack, which is a metal rack hung on metal hooks with the metal chair frames. And you had to like get into the fucking the area or whatever too, and it's meant for like the short guy to do it. He had it all set up for his short ass to get in there. Dude was like 5'4". I'm 6'3". So when I'm trying to get in there, I'm a bigger dude. I got wider frame. Dude, my God, every single freaking movement I made, I was getting fucking electrocuted, like I was getting hit with a prawn or something like that, a cow prod or something like that. It felt insane. And this dude, the little guy who did it on a regular basis, unsurprisingly, turned out to be a meth head later on in life. I'm not surprised at all, because I think he needed some new, like, you know, feeling to hit him, because eventually that wasn't good enough for him. He would grab onto that shit for like 10 seconds at a time and just paint it like it was nothing. I've never seen such fucking self-inflicted pain in my life, but that dude was a genuine menace. And then he eventually, obviously, like I said, turned out to do like meth and all this other stuff. But yeah, it blew my mind. That was the one kind of painting I'll never do again. At least not in that way specifically, because it is terrifying. And then you got to walk it into a giant furnace, a giant oven to bake that shit on. And really like harden it all, and dude, it's just like it's insanely hot. So then you get all that set up, and then you take it out, and you got to make sure to touch it up if anything's a problem, because sometimes it shakes off when you're rolling it in, and then yeah, it's dumb. Anyways, a little bit of yap sessions here. You guys are getting all sorts of information now. I have so many stories that I have yet to share, and I don't think anyone needs to hear them, but I remember these things over time, and I'm talking, and I'm just like, what the hell was I doing? You remember all the bad choices that you do far more than the good ones, and they just stick forever. We got to hear every one of them. You guys would be stun-locked if you heard every one of them. I'm not going to lie. You wouldn't look at me the same ever again if you heard every one of them. You'd be like, what the hell's wrong with this fucking guy? I have some wild ones. We all do. We all have our own stories, but like, dude, my God. It's very much wild to think about some of the stuff that went down. But when it comes to work stuff, I got so much random experience on purpose, because anytime I went to work somewhere, I would choose to learn every single thing I possibly could. As if it mattered. I just needed to. I didn't care about the fact that it was going to be like, you know, you're more valuable at your workspace or whatever. You start being looked at as like a more valuable employee. That means you're going to be paid more. I didn't care about that, because I wasn't under the false pretense like, oh, if I learn more, they're going to pay me more. That they won't. But it did work out over the long haul, because then I'd start using that and looking for a better position. However, I tried like when I used like the CNC machine, I couldn't stand that. And I'm not saying it's like you're like, obviously if you do it because you like it, that's awesome. I could not stand standing there for fucking 12 straight hours doing that shit. It was the most brain dead thing aside from line shift work at a Procter and Gamble. I've never felt like more of a fucking robotic zombified human. Doing 12-hour shifts every fucking day, standing in one area, looking at one thing, doing one specific, like literally just fucking trying to CNC a very specific piece of aluminum or metal, whatever it might be. This, in this case, being to build autonomous chairs, like all the little fine-tuned parts, but like, goddamn, that was the most boring shit ever. I felt like such a slob. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, dude. How you doing, Ender? Just yapping about old work experience I've gotten and wild things. What you got going on today? They're just listening to me fucking absolutely just yap their ears off. Okay, we got more pests in like 10 seconds. I kind of want to try this, actually. I want to see what kind of numbers we're going to get here if I go ahead and put this on. I wonder. If I put this on and I put, what is this? The fucking slug, I think? I think it was a slug that you want on. Technically, I should get, what, 6? I only got 5. I thought I'd get more. One minute per pest spawn. So what's the method? Like what do you keep on? What do you swap off? What do you do for all that? Because I only got 5 there. I thought I'd be getting 6. Just checked and I have 6.6 mil cultivating on my rose hoe, but I have 27 million collection from that and pests. 6.6 mil cultivating on the rose hoe. I have 14.94 mil on the rose hoe, and then I have 15.83 on the eclipse hoe. No, only one person got Rose Dragon as far as I'm aware, and they spent tens of billions to get there, but they were in the past supposedly known to be just a fucking cheater in the game, or like an IRL trader or something like that, so it's really not surprising. That's what I've heard. Oh. Oh, my cooldown's already there. Yeah, 1 minute. Oh my god. I kind of want to just stick with this for a little bit and just solely rely on the fact that I'm going to get pests. Just to feel a little bit better about something different. I'll try this for a little while. What the fuck are they over here for? What are you doing? What are we doing? Hey. Cooldown 40. Oh my god. 40 seconds. I guess, yeah, I should do that and then swap back over to, I'm assuming, the mushroom cow. And then just swap to the slug and then mushroom cow, slug, mushroom cow. Or wait, hold up. Is it the slug or is it the... I don't know. What the hell is the... What's the one you swap to? Let me check this other one. More damage to pests, more fortune on pests. Slug with brown bandana. Okay, slug with brown. Okay, gotcha, yeah. And then I'm going to keep that on. And then when I get them to spawn in, then I swap over to my mushroom cow. And then swap back to the slug farm and then keep doing that. So if I want to like maximize my efforts, I could do all this and then fucking go here and click that, and then obviously I can make it faster with like, you know, certain keybinds or whatever, and then auto pet rules with a rod throw or whatever, and then boom bam pow, and you, and then get the last one, and then swap back over, and then do fucking 1 2 3 4. And then obviously I'd be going over here as fast as I can and doing this, and then go like that. Now we only have 40 seconds. 457 pest bonus chance. Let me see what I'm at. I'm at 404.1. I'm not sure exactly what it is that I need to get up to fix that up a little higher, but your hard win. Whoa. What you get when you let your heart win. And then fucking hedgehog and swap this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, doing all that wouldn't be something that I do consistently. However, I would definitely just rod swap between the two pests. At least. Interesting. Oh, I swapped to the hedgehog instead of the cow. Oops. Just realized. I'm just going to keep the fucking... It's going to keep the regular grind I was doing. But at least I know now. That's good. Definitely a good amount of stuff. When you let your heart win. But milestone 32 is 12.7% away. It's getting pretty fast. Also, Jesus Christ, the no bits available. Why is it doing that, bro? It just has like this loud, intense clunk sound. What in the fuck is going on there? I don't know why it does that. Whatever's causing that needs to chill the hell out. Yeah, I will say this does get to a point where you're just so out of it mentally that it really cannot be even remotely fun. That is a guarantee that will hit you. So I wonder exactly how far away it will be before I even can get Helianthus, because I do not see myself just sitting here doing this every day for like fucking 2-3 weeks to try to get there. No chance. No fucking chance. But painfully slow so far, I gotta say. It is definitely something that needs to still be fixed up more, because Helianthus felt really good yesterday. Today it feels genuinely horrendous. Just like the other previous days. But I would say today feels even worse than the previous days before that, even though they were supposed to be better now from it being bugged before. I started off today with 13. I've now gotten 2 in 2.5 hours, which is not at all ideal. Or I would even say that's like, it's not like it's not ideal. It's genuinely horrible. And pest cooldown. We're about to get some more pesteronis. Give me, what, 3, 4, whatever it is. And then that will give us another vermin. I'm calling it right now. I can smell it. I can fucking smell it, Chad. It's coming. Oh my god, I gotta sneeze. It's coming. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, we gotta keep on vacuuming every, like, other day or something. Dude, this dog is shedding. Thank you, Gentle. Tron with level 537. God damn. God damn, brother. There we go. We got it. Want you to die. I got an overclocker at least. I'll take that. Oh, oops. This one doesn't need any more, right? No, it doesn't. All right, this guy don't need it, but this guy does need 2 more. So we've had 18 grand total of those pop up since the start of this update. Another one here? Nothing. Hold up. All right, Lynn, what do you got? 29 copper, nothing good. Moonflower for 36 copper. I don't have that right now, so you're gone. Stella, what do you need? Okay, and Trinity. Hey, another unique. I don't know how many uniques I've actually dealt with now. Oh, hey, we've already done the 100 at least. That's good. And then we still just need those 3. This one being, you know, still 380 fine flower away. Bro, I genuinely don't understand when people are telling me, oh, it's fast as hell. It really doesn't take that long. I'm like, dude, I have still 2,600 grand total. Like, not enough. 'Tis not enough, brother. Okay, I want to see. Shit. What am I feeling? Let's look at the Wild Rose again. We got all this done. We got all those started. We have enough compact Wild Rose now. We don't need any more. We got everything we need for the armor, at least, right? We got all that. Oh my god, guess what? What's up, GX? Gosh, Sunflower, Sunshine Crystal. We should probably start going for those things, I guess. This is obviously just, you know. Sunstone, we don't care for. Legendary Skate, the 50 kills on Ironman. GG's, brother. That's what's up. Happy for you, my man. That's what's up. That's what's up, dude. Pretty good. Sunflower Minion as well. I could go ahead and just make that whenever. Pretty good, dude. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. I don't PV people, but thank you and welcome, brother Mans. What's up, GX? I just don't do that, brother. Day switch. Okay, we don't care about this. We do care about the minion. We do not care about that. We do care about the sundial, but it takes too long. Sunshine Crystal as well. Okay, so I can just go ahead and make both of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I may as well. Day Crystal. And where the hell is the other one? Did I go past it? Moonlight. Oh, I already made it. Oh. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to get it out so I can actually just, you know, bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Sunshine Crystal. We now have this done. And then the best part is that didn't really take a whole lot. We can then go call Elizabeth and then get ourselves a good old enrichment. Magic Find Enrichment. We go Hex. We throw that in. Throw this on. And now we have another legendary, which you love to see. Hell yeah, brother. I still have this sitting back here. I'll fix that one day. Plus 6 XP, brother. Look at that. And now our accessory bag, our magic power is 1,767. Decent enough. Not bad at all. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Now, next up, we just want to go for the minion, I think. And then what else after that? We got the Moonlight Crystal. We got Crop Fevers to go for. Moonstone, that's just not important at all. I don't think I made the crow, did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, I definitely did not. What? Let me double check. I don't want to be wrong about that and make a second. No, we didn't. Okay, so I can go ahead and make the crow as well. All right, recipe, crow. Crow, done. And then now we just got to go hub. And I'm assuming it's just this. Yeah, Enchanted Moonflower and coins. Okay, so we just take out Enchanted Moonflower. We're good to go. 128 Enchanted Moonflower. Do we even have that right now? We don't, but recipe moon. Surely we have enough. No, we don't. Okay, well, at least we got that done. That's something. I'm not going to put it into my actual menu yet until I get that maxed out, and I'll just go do all that right now. It should be very easy. Garden. Let's just do, oh, wait, hold up. Before we do that, let's go to the bayou. Let's go get these guys. Get them out of the way. These very important things for sure. Real important. There we go. You as well. God, I can't wait for this to never be something I have to look at ever again. I genuinely hate that this is a thing. Gotta go out of your way to get the stupidest of things. Alright, okay. Now we go mine. Get this quickly. Another golden. God damn it, dude. Do we just have a higher chance because of the tracking or something? That's got to be what it is, right? All right, now we go garden. Now we get to here. We go desk. Here we go to night. And we just fucking skedaddle. Or actually, real fast. Oh. Hold up. I don't know if this matters. I keep assuming it does. Okay, fellas. I don't think there's anything you can do to, like, really... Huh. I don't know why I wasn't breaking it first. Anyways, I don't think there's anything else I can do there other than just break them, like, you know, get whatever I get. But I don't even know if it gives you anything at all in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I actually have no idea. Okay, so there's a plus there. And then we can do a plus there. And then over here. We can do one here. Let's just go that way. And then put one right there. Or I'll just open up right there. Oh, I probably should have set it up so we can do more of these. My dumbass, dude. Well, I'll just keep letting them grow anyways. They'll do more. That'll be fine. Forgot about these guys being like, I legit looking at them and everything. God, what a fun time, you know? Truly. Small mutation sack. Then we have 3 Gloomgord. And just going to keep on going. One day we'll have enough where we're not totally disgusted by the slowness of it. Surely that happens. All right, then you, we need. Get rid of you. Please tell me you have something decent. Any day now. Any day now. Flower and bouquet. Okay, garbage. Nice. And I then just need to spray this. And then we're going to go like this. I'm going to go firefly pests. And yeah, we game. And that's that. We break. We got a Helianthus. Oh my god. Life is good. We got something, chat. Can we get a little bit of more maybe a couple more of those, possibly. Fuck me, I want a coffee again, man. Considering it. Okay, where is that at? It's right here. Oh yeah, there's 2 plots. I gotta spray both. Wild Rose 32. Hey. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, so I tried to rent this movie the other day. And I used this site. You guys know what Cineplex is? Or like whatever. You could rent with them, and it used to be that. Now it's Cosmo Go. Anyways, you rent movies on there. That's it, right? Their site sucks. Their app sucks. It's terrible. I rented on it, not knowing this. The Conjuring Last Rite. My dumbass didn't know that it was already on one of the services that we already had. Had no idea. So I went and said, all right, your site sucks. Every 5 minutes it buffers and it tweaks out, and then every 30 seconds after that, third time it happened, then it would just keep breaking and breaking and breaking. So there's no point in watching on this site. Give me a refund. I forgot that I put in that request and answered 2 more emails back and forth with them trying to be like, oh, you tell me what your situation was. I mean, we'll get it fit. I'm like, no, I already told you. I watched it somewhere else. I just need a refund, whatever. And they kept saying, we're going to look at, we're going to get someone on this, or we're going to make sure that we get this ticket going. Anyways, I forgot, right? It's been like 2 weeks. Today, they said, we've resolved the issue and we've realized internally that this would never happen. So the best thing is to use these settings or whatever. They're basically trying to get me to re-rent with them again, saying that I need to just tweak some stuff and do something differently, which makes no sense. Their app sucks. It's just on their shit. I tried it on 3 different devices. Anyways, they said we gave you a full refund, and then we gave you a promotional code to use on anything with no limit on the rental price, whatever. So, can someone tell me what the most expensive rental you could possibly get on Cosmo Go is? Because that's what I'm going to use it on. I'm not even going to watch it. I'm just going to rent it. Because they gave me a free one, and I'm not using their services ever again. I just need to know what the most expensive option is on Cosmo Go. If anyone else happens to be in Canada and uses this, I don't think it's in the US. If it is, you guys help me too. I need to find out what it is so I can take their money and essentially just, waste it. You know what I mean? Because goddamn, dude, they suck. They took 2 weeks for them to give me a refund notification, and the refund says it's going to take 48 business hours, which means I won't see it until probably Tuesday. So that's what I need to figure out now. Because I forgot about that entirely, and I was just like, oh, wow, you just been holding my shit for 2 weeks. That's crazy. I'm like, all right. That would have taken 2 seconds when they answered me the first time, and instead they wasted my time for a while. So, yeah, that's my goal now. I got to make sure I waste their money, because they shit all over that service. They want you to spend like $8 roughly on a single rental. But the service is so bad that you can't even watch the movie without constant jittering. Constant skips and pausing and whatever, which is kind of fucked up. Like, it used to work really well and it was awesome, and then they swapped to this new name and it's just gotten 10 times worse. So I'm assuming that they're trying to maximize profit with the absolute least amount of fucking, like, you know, decency they can have, or like they probably lowered the workforce, they probably stopped updating, they just whatever. They're like, all right, let's just milk this, knowing that it's a large name. Problem is, you change the name, no one knows who the fuck to look for. So you look up trying to find like what you used to use. Now it says Cosmo Go. I'm not looking up in my head. I'm like, oh, I got to look up Cineplex. Oh, wait, Cosmo Go. I'm like, Cineplex doesn't work. I don't have it. You know what I mean? That's all it was. But yeah, I got to figure that out. So that's my like little personal goal now, is to waste their money. Little fun fact for you guys. So I saw one. It's like I could rent the entirety of the Harry Potter franchise, the whole fucking shebang for like $30-something. I'm like, so far this is the most expensive option I've found, so that's what I'm gonna go with most likely. However, I'll hope that there's a better one. Do you have your LMK binded to a keyboard? Yeah, so I have my it's Skyhandy or multiple other mods. You could set up garden keybinds whilst holding farming tools. I have it set to spacebar as break, and then everything else is the same. And that's just to make it easier. So I hold my space bar, hold A, and then D, and then S, and then A, then S, or, you know, W and whatever, depending on which way you're looking. W and D or whatever it might be. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice. So I can have my other hand free to fidget with whatever I want to and drink my drink and mess around with the stream PC and whatnot. I could technically, whilst I'm farming, I could open up another little, like, you know, random browser game on my stream PC and just start fucking doing that and show you guys. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to get lost into, like, that much brain rot. You know, I don't want to tweak my brain that hard. I don't want to ruin myself. I don't think it's really that deep, but, you know, it's those things that get you, you know what I mean? I'll get lost in it. Start buying foot pedals so I can farm and play other games at the same time. Oh my god, we're getting actually decent drops right now. There's no way. Crazy rare, crazy rare. One more and we have a single good pest drop. Come on, let's show me the money. Or show me like a back-to-back-to-back Prey to RNGs right now, so I have a chance to get this last, like, little half of the event that I joined into. That's something decent. He's pretty lackluster. Yeah. Went from nothing to nothing. Wait, but if you click off the game, it won't work anymore because keybinds will move you to the tab. No. Well, I have a dual PC setup. I only just recently set it up. It was a fucking nightmare. But I have an older PC that I said screw it. I got it all situated, so I have my gaming on this one and my streaming on the other one. Just because I want to stream other games, it destroyed the encoding. So because I stream on a regular basis is what I do. I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna invest into that. So I can go over to my other PC and I can mess around with things. I have a stream deck to that too. So over here is the stream PC, that window. So I can mess around with this over here, and it's entirely different one. And this is the gaming PC. So that's kind of nice. Other than that, the best thing to do is just stream, like, you know, on one PC, whatever. That's what I did for years, and then just be locked into the game, and that's it. Then just maybe have a video up on another monitor, but... or a laptop, or your phone. Mess around with your phone. But, like, I mean, farming, you need to do something else, right? So I'm glad that I had this set up just in a way that, like, when I'm farming, I can at least do other things. Kinda awesome. But goddamn, is it heavily expensive. So for, like, the average gamer, don't waste your money on shit like that. Last 24 hours, chat. Twitch says 5 new hype train emotes just pulled up. Start a hype train so your community can collect them all. Why say start a hype train? I can't just start one. That's not even a thing. However, it says that, but when you click on it, it doesn't show you what the emotes even are. It just sends me to the panel where it shows that people have hype trains on R. Which is wild. So I guess if we see the hype train pop up today, we'll be able to see that. Which is neat. I think hype train emotes, I don't know, 90% of them suck. That's just the truth. I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it. The fact that we can't choose certain ones ourselves on our own channel kind of blows. Maybe over time would be a problem, but like, I don't know. Yeah, that one is incredible. That some of them are awesome, but like it's a very small amount of them, unfortunately. We've seen them over the years, right? Like they're not always too enticing. Oh yeah, I should probably keep farming while the event's still on. Oops. I was starting to dick around again. I don't think I'm going to get anything from this one, though. It's only silver. I would have had probably a platinum if I was in the beginning of this. Good old plot twist is pretty good. What was the other really just 10 out of 10 banger that popped up? I can't remember. Let me try looking. I'm going to go in here. Go into Twitch. I have no idea where to even look for that. Twitch hype train. There we go. Let's see. Oh, Frog Wow. I like that one. I don't know if that was the specific one because I think maybe I've just got bored of it now. Hype Oh Dear is also real good. Me Sweat. That I like that one a lot. That was a newer one. Plot twist being really goated as well. And then You Missed. I like that one too. A lot of these other ones are just... That's iconic. They ate. No, they did not. No comment. I just don't like these ones. Pack It Up's okay. This one's just foul. That one's just fucking foul. I can't lie. We need to get that one out of here. I'm gonna show the ones that I like the most that I can currently see I have access to. Let's see. I have to go back through the list. I could have just done this the first time. Where are they at? Dude, there's so many. My God. Okay, here's that one. Oh, Gritty Goose. That was the one. Okay, that was the one I was looking for. Gritty Goose. Okay, there are a good couple ones in here, but a lot of them, yeah, they are wildly awful. Okay, here are some of my favorite ones. Just the hype train ones. Gritty Goose is my favorite. The ones I just put in. Those are good. I would say like there's obviously a lot of other ones that like, you know, I just don't have access to, but pretty goddamn goated. Okay, hold up. Wait, should I be putting Turbo Mushroom on like every tool that I get the Mushroom Cow on, or does that not matter at all? I don't think it does a single thing. Just remembered that could be something, but like whether it does a single thing is beyond me. Also, wow, 222,000 below gold. Dude. What the fuck? I know I got here like, you know, within 10 minutes of the event, you know, already being through, but like gold should not be that hard. Don't understand how that's even possible. Like Helianthus is good, but it's not like that insane for the jump. I don't understand how it can be that big. Unless everyone's just pest farming and that alone is getting them like this insane amount. Okay, got you. All right, I appreciate that, Paul. I was wondering that earlier. I just remembered now. I was like, oh, I see mushrooms popping up, and I know it's from the thing, but like, you know. Yeah, wild rose, brown mushroom, red mushroom. We're getting a good amount. And just like that, we got ourselves a silver in Moonflower after joining it very late. That's still, to me, very much so sad to see. I don't know how the hell you get just that much. Oh my god. My fucking dumbass. I've been farming rose during a Moonflower contest because I forgot to set my spawn and I haven't been looking at the screen. I was looking at fucking hype train emotes. That's why. Chat, we solved the case. Like, why am I getting so far away? Dude, how the hell did I not notice that? Damn, dude. Look at me go. I was wondering why it looked so weird there for a second. Shit, that would have helped, huh? That's crazy. All right, set spawn. All right, let's just go ahead and farm what we're supposed to farm again. Wow. Oopsie, my bad. Okay, well, there we go. Moonflower is back in. Jesus Christ, man. I'm a fucking genius sometimes. Bro, I just gotta pay attention a little bit more, and that's all it takes, but here we are. I'm just not doing it. It's like, no wonder you're stuck there. It's like, oh my god. That's why farming is so tough to, like, want to stick around in. You can't pay attention and enjoy yourself for a moment, bro. It's so bad. All right, pumpkin. Cool. Sugar for overgrown grass. I don't need it, but thank you. Melon for smoky rune. Sure. Grandma wolf for garbage. Okay. And just like that, we have 24.49. Overgrown grass is worth 1 coin. Awesome stuff. Super, super reasonable. Recipe. Wild. Or wolf. Not wild. There we go. Do that. And then let's go ahead and make this thing. Okay. So we're going to go to the hub. Oh, you should definitely do alchemy right now. No doubt. Let me sell this thing. We're going to go ahead and make something, chat. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to throw this in there, and it's going to cost 373,128 good old of those guys. It'll take 1 day. They go from common to uncommon. It takes a day. That's kind of wild. Okay, we'll give 1. And then we're going to go to the next, which is going to take a couple stacks. Oh, it takes Veil Shroom. And already 4 compact Moonflower. What the right off the bat, just like that. Okay, well, that's wicked. And what are we at now? 444 on the pet score. Nice. That is ridiculous. Holy. And I think I'm going to swap this out for this guy. May as well. And we're going to keep those cat flowers because clearly we can't do a damn thing yet. That's awesome. Why it's that much is beyond me. That's kind of nuts. Okay, let's go ahead and get these guys out of the way, though. Let's also skip this garbage. My God. I'm not a fucking Screamo fan or heavy metal or whatever. It's just straight up garbage. Bro's not saying a single word. He's just yelling into a fucking microphone, dude. Upset from, like, the one thing that happened that was slightly unfortunate when he was younger, and he just screams about it as a grown man at, like, age fucking 50, just yelling and screaming into a microphone with, like, spit just going everywhere. Like, the background's great, the vocals are just a fucking absolute joke. Remember when 1000 MP was like endgame? Yeah, I remember when MP wasn't something we even had to worry about, but now we're over here at, 1700, almost 1800, and I still have a bunch I can go for. I just don't really worry about, and I still feel like I need way more just to be, like, considered strong. But I'm not looking to do that. I don't even want to do this. One day, maybe. What's this? Garbage. Why do we even... I don't get this. Why is it always this trash? Need a shitload of recoms and 20 more tallies. Nice. There we go. About a little bit, huh? I'm only at 950. I mean, it's still pretty good, though. I mean, like, you have a good amount of stuff you can get for sure. And this is open in 34 minutes for whoever cares. Recipe. Moonflower. Let's just do this. Let's see about this stuff. Let's get all that. Let's get all this. What do we have total? We have 104 compact Moonflower. Compact is Sunflower. We only have 84. Though we can make a shit ton. Oh my God. Wait, recipe. Sunflower. I can make 137. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to make 120. And now, I only need a little bit. 52 more of this, and then I can make all the armor pieces in the future. This one we can already do. I just have to make that as well. A couple more anyways, 13 more. And then the compact Moonflower, we need another 152. Gonna take a little bit. Probably not too long. Garden. Crow level 2. This right here, watch. We're going to get a compact drop right here. 3, 2, 1, and... No, never mind. It's an earthworm. Never mind, brother. That is not what's going to happen. Okay, this Julia Wolf mix I was listening to is abso-fucking-lutely not about recommendations and impact of promotion. What? There we go. Some decent-ish music again. Let's get it. Level 12 on the Crow. It'd be pretty damn easy to get a lot of XP on this if I just straight up did some, direct farming with it, or if I just did some commissions with it, I guess, to be honest. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. If I start worrying about, like, actually getting all that stuff done, like, I don't know. I'm pretty fucking lazy, so I don't necessarily think that'd be fun. Can I call Jacob? I can. Okay, let me do that. Because I do have that now. I can do this. Moonflower again. AV. Moonflower. Moonflower. And then Moonflower 2 will now be Moonflower 3. Hell yes. We have a little bit more for that. Decent. Jesus, with just a whole lot of this. 5 years later, we might have something decent. Another Helianthus. Holy. We're gaming. It takes so long to get any. Okay, I want to see the CC games, see if there's anything new has been added. Oh, yeah, the Power World update came out. I don't think it's going to be anything super exciting, but... Ball X Pit. Hoppity's hunt has begun. Hoppity, find his chocolate. Jesus. Has it just begun, Chad? Has it really? Did someone pick Hoppity to be like a 24/7 thing? Why is that popping up again? It might just be broken. No, okay, I didn't think so. Gentle, Deus. Dudes, you guys feel like maybe a little bit of lethal with CC today? More pests. Whoa. Just bugged. We love it. Firefly 11. Oh, we got another visitor. I should probably deal with the visitors too. I do want to see Ludlith show up. Melon again. Librarian, dude, watch this now. Now that we can get the turbos again. Now have the thing. Turbo Sunflower, yep, there it is, of course. Now that it's fixed, I can get one. But not before. But not before, you know. And there we go, 3. 25 XP. Let's get a little bit more. Do this. Can't do it on that plot. It's weird. All right, here we go. Turbo Sunflower is now at Turbo 3. Now, Wild Rose is still at 2. I need one more Wild Rose, and I can do that as well. Wow. Wowie, wow. Okay. That's good, at least. 2,500 copper. We're at a quarter what we need for just that single thing. Shit, the brown mushroom block, 2,100. Whoa. Okay, I see. I remember someone saying you can get a shit ton from that. That is not a shit ton, so that's not too exciting. But my hope is that I do get that. soon. Would very much like to see a Juicer Magooser happen. Just a good, solid, beautiful amount. Let me get that phone out. Double check some stuff here. Deals just for you. What the hell is that? Go. Roasted edamame. I am good, dude. Your Eclipse Hoe is level 40. Oh, buddy. 10 levels to go. And then we have another slot that I will 100% need to mine to get access to. That's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll just go and I'll get the whole bunch of Peridot and then just make sure that every slot has flawless for all tools that I'm using. That's what I'll be doing. That much, effort, I guess, isn't terrible. But past that, far too lazy. Snap to squeaky mouse, Matt. Chat, I am looking in my head right now. I'm looking for what in this update have I completely just not paid attention to that I need to pay attention to. We have the mutation farm going very slow. There's that. What I need is to think. I can look at the guide, which I'll look at real quick right now. Ways to level up. Skill-related farming. Okay, milestones. We're pretty close. All right, that's not bad. But farming chips. We still don't even have a quarter of that done. You get a majority for the legendary. Okay. The analysis. Greenhouse upgrades. Okay, we only have 50% of that. That's really it, dude. There's not really much else at all. What the hell could we... We do have the things getting filled, but, I don't know how long it's going to take. Wait. Current bonus plus 0. Wait, hold up. I put these in here yesterday. How long does that take to go up? Or is it also bugged as well? Bro, is everything in this game fucking bugged? Every goddamn thing? Or we just don't see incremental upgrades. We just see it go up by +1. Then eventually, long after, +2. And all the way through 6. 50 hours per level. So it's 25 hours in there per level. Or is it 50 hours in there per level? So it's probably 25 in there. That's a lot of fucking time. What a fucking nightmare. I might actually leave my shit AFK. It's gonna take fucking ages, dude. Little too long for what it is. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Didn't have to fucking move anywhere else. Decent, brother. God damn. Show me a love. Guess what I could do is I'll leave my game open in the background, just real fucking low-key, just quiet, whatever, whilst I'm doing whatever I'm doing during all these streams, and then before and after, and then I'm not leaving on overnight, because I will melt in this room if I leave my PC on that long. But that's what I'll probably do. Just keep it open. Keep it AFKing when I'm not doing nothing throughout the day. Stream when I'm not doing any more, doing something other game or whatever, then I go leave him in the AFK pool. And in a couple centuries from now, we will have rose water flask done. Almost feel like I should be going for a whole bunch more of them, but I just don't care to fill my inventory like that. Or grind for disc rights to have more slots just for that. Like, that's just not happening. Any fucking year. Wow, 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 wow. All right, crop fever. What are we going to get? A single uncommon. Chad, am I wrong with this whole idea that, like, we're supposed to have been getting, like, Tool XP capsules or whatever? Like, is that not something that's supposed to happen during these? Or is it every 100K you get once you max one, then it gives them to you? Something about that just seems wrong. Seat of the taxi. And wow, that was fucking crazy. We had one uncommon, one rare, one uncommon, and that's it. Holy shit, that was awful. Lucky Clover Core, GG's, dude. Squid fishing, not bad, brother, not bad. I feel like those drops or whatever, I don't even know what, like, those are used on nowadays. If you don't have a relic, I guess it's not terrible, actually, but it's been a while since I remembered those existed. Kind of like the XP share core as well. I just never think of them. All right. A little bit of love, please. Yeah, compact. No, nothing. Jeebus, buddy. We got Cisco, brown mushroom, 56 copper. 2 cookies for 22. Got Trin again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. 2 for you. Wheat for you. Sugarcane for you. And 111 copper is not terrible. Not bad. Also, this I need to refill again. Just using cactus, because goddamn do I not care about it. And with all that, we've still only got 725. I need to put more fuel in. That should just be this. That did fucking nothing. What the hell? Oil barrel. Forgot we had those. All right. Something. Got 21 minutes of jelly. We got 20 minutes of the bonus 320 fortune. We got, I would say, a pretty good little situation going on here, but Moonflower 38 is pretty damn awesome to see as well. God, Damn, dude, that's going fast as hell. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm getting to the point now where this farming is actually just starting to hurt more than it feels good. Like, it felt okay. The first bit, we were just yapping. Everyone's getting super fucking deep into the grind and super dead, and everyone's starting to mentally fall off. So now we're all just lurking, looking at it, and just mentally offing ourselves in game. You know what I mean? It's starting to feel the fucking weight of the fact that it's so boring. That's not good because, you know, for the longevity, it's a little fucked up. But it's 3 hours and 20 minutes into the stream, and I still think that's a good enough amount of farming. I could possibly do another little bit of it, but trying to get as much done as possible. You know what I mean? In case anyone wanted to know, NPC price, melon apparently is 30.5, wheat 26.9, sunflower not even 20 mil, moonflower and wild rose also not even 20 mil. That's nuts. Okay. All right, I wanted to check some stuff, but oh. Wishing everyone a very happy holidays from the Hightail team. Straight up looks like the Hypixel server lobby in this picture. I don't know if that was intentional. We believe them. This was our first mistake. New game launches. We'll optimize it later. Bow, bow, now, 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 now. God, we jamming. Also, what are we having here? 727 pets still. Wowzers. So, Chad, how you guys doing? What you guys got going on? Whoever's free to, you know, type for a second. Trying to keep each other sane a little bit, you know? I'm trying my best. I want to see something real quick, actually. How many people do we still have? Square fishing for money? Hey. There's still 47 people vibing in here, and it's counting 37. That's wild as hell. That's a lot closer than it usually is, even though everyone's still just straight up lurking because we're all just grinding. That's interesting. Trying to think of like what it was that I had something in my head I wanted to do. Gentle, are you here? Trying to figure something out. Also, that looks fucking crazy. Wait, startle vine? Skittish plant bolts the moment you get too close, disappearing into the ground. You need to figure out how to get near it without scaring it off. Analyzing mutation. Wear sorrow armor in order to harvest it. 500,000 coins to analyze and 250 copper. What the fuck? And that's from Blastberry and Cheese Bite. What the fuck? Got that turtellini. Dude, I don't know what of any of these like I want to go for directly, but oh my god. Has a painful cloud of gas around it while it grows. See, there's so many things you gotta grow. So goddamn many you gotta do. And it's, say for this one, grows in reverse and spawns a time stock clone of you when harvested. 19 million coins to analyze and 9,500 copper. Jesus. Interesting. But it says grows in reverse, so it just goes tall to short. Okay. Will hide disguise as another plant somewhere on your greenhouse. Must be found within 1 minute to successfully harvest. That's fucking wild. Just break everything. And this one is chorus fruit and shell fruit. The fact that I got this one done feels good, but like that's just the fucking beginning. There is way too much you got to do here. And for not that much copper to begin with. This one's 5,000 though. Spreads roots and overtakes other plants in your garden while it grows. Then 10 million coins to analyze. 5,000 copper. The Devourer is Puffer Cloud and Zombud. Oh my god. Has anyone possibly made like a real in-depth guide of like what the best from start to finish way to go about doing all of this actually is? Because I need someone to either help me make it or I need someone else to make it. Also, I was going the wrong direction there. No, it wasn't. We're good. Dude, I saw that, like, you know, Maeve joined, and for a second, I thought it was Ludlith, and I'm like, I got a little excited for a brief moment, but just a little bit, not much, just a little, tiny little bit. Just a wee little smidgen. By the way, YouTube Andes, dude, how you guys doing today? We got freaking 8 likes, 10 people there. We got 2 more likes right now. It'll be a 10 out of 10. We love to see it, dude. Appreciate the love, my guys. Also, if I say hit the subscribe button and the join button and the like button, does any of that shit glow? I don't know, like, because I know it does in videos, but I don't think it works the same on a stream. On a video, if you say it, it kind of highlights it for a second. Always wondered that. Evening, Bit Ryan. What is going on with you, brother? How's your day going? Don't want to talk about it. Well, hopefully the rest of your day is better than whatever has previously happened, but nice to see you. God damn, dude, so close to the 2,000 farming fortune. We're getting a little bit closer. Still taking a long time, but I get you. Well, you know, life's fucking a pain in the ass for sure, but you just got to keep on trucking on, brother. Hope your day gets better and hopefully it continues to. Fucking absolute wild curveballs hit, you know? Tends to be a wild time. Town. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I was gonna look up one thing. When is the schedule for that? Bow, wow. I saw the ALGS or something was supposed to be going on. Oh, and fucking January 15th to 18th. Okay, so not as close as I thought. Ah. I firmly thought it was coming up like within this weekend or some shit. Still got just shy of a month. That blows. Looking kind of nice. But I'm using right now I'm using the mushroom cow. The old mushroom cow. Pretty good, pretty good. Also, I blocked that off, so that last row is not even used. I don't know why I even bothered coming over here. Let's go /gar. There we go. Yeah, mushroom cow. If you want to go for like more pests or whatever, you want to use the slug with green, with brown bandana, I think. And then brown or green, which one is that? With the brown bandana, yeah. But mushroom cow with green bandana is what I got on right now. Pretty nice. Yeah, so the mushroom cow is good for regular, just having high strength to go for a good amount of fortune for farming. The slug with the brown bandana is good specifically for upping your pest chance. So depending on which one you're going to do, I would use either or. Like I get over 400 pest chance if I pull out my equipment and slug and whatnot. It's pretty good. God, I gotta sit up, dude. I'm starting to really lose my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? It's really getting there. This is why farming content being the what we get or whatever, it's kind of a nightmare, even if it feels kind of good for a day or two. Sludge and hedgehog combo? Not bad. Not bad at all. And then if you're using the actual pest equipment too, it's also really good because that ups it even more, which you want. And then your pest terminator on the armor and all that too. There's there's a couple different ways you can do it. Some people have like over 450 some odd. I just have like 404, I think, if I use the stuff that I had on. But that's without having like, you know, specific things that are going to make it even better that I just refuse to do out of pure laziness. Helianthus. Oh my god, how many have we gotten today? We went from 13 total to, wow, we've gained 5 in 3 hours, 33 minutes. That's crazy. Oh no. Well, that's half the armor set done. Which I'll swap to when we get the other half. To within 15 seconds earlier. I had that happen yesterday. I got some really quickly, but today is just back to a slug of a grind. It's definitely not feeling incredible. Wish it did. Okay, let's take a look at some stuff. I was gonna answer someone in the Discord. Whoever in chat, if you guys are Massey 2K13 inside the Discord, I saw that you at me at like 2:47 in the morning. I'm definitely not gonna answer that on purpose out of spite. But if you're in here, Dulker mod is how you get tiny items. However, I want to see something at, because I'm pretty sure Gentle is in the stream. He's just locked into a grind. So before I see him come back, dude, my God, I need to move this out of my way. I'm typing with this. Move this over a little bit. Started playing Hypixel like a month ago and using full bustling for Mento set and yeah, pest. Oh yeah, the pest stuff. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. What's your total pest bonus right now? Okay, I just had to text something. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, nice. And boom. Hoppity eggs time in just a schmoment. Got a couple minutes for that. But the cooldown ends in 4 minutes, so we'll do that first. Or the bonus ends in 4 minutes. 4:02 with sprayed dung. It's pretty good. Yo, Moonflower 39. Holy, dude, already. Yeah, I was thinking Lethal was CC today. Because playing that other one, it feels like it would make the other game feel 10 times better after this amount of time and not touching it. If you guys also have it. Yeah, the last time I played Lethal was on that subathon I did, not last April, but I'm pretty sure when Lethal was like legitimately new. So like the September one months before that, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember exactly when. And then Repo, I did that stream, but like I'm thinking either Lethal or Repo. But I feel like Repo takes a lot more effort. You don't have Repo? Okay, I wasn't sure if you did or not. That's why I was thinking the other one. Okay, check that. But yeah, if you guys are down, I'm down to do it. I want to try to do something different. You're down? Fuck yeah. Decent. Yeah, when I played it the time way the fuck back, we played it with a couple people from chat, and Strand, that son of a bitch, bro's entire existence was just trying to fucking kill me. I've been fishing and doing dungeons, some boring shit. Yeah, I've just been farming. I'm definitely like it's getting mentally abused here by looking at these crops. You think it's better to use Firefly Vinyl? I think that if you're doing the day or night, you should use the one that's going to actually be able to pop up, obviously. But I would say if you're going to look at like what vinyl's best, just look at what they give and what do you want more of. Like, I mean, if you're trying to farm, if you're going to farm for this, obviously you can only really get this one. If you're trying to farm for this, you can only really get that one. And if you're going to go for this one, you can get it whenever. So it's just up to you, really. I don't think anything's best. If you're on like trying to figure out best NPC method whilst doing that or whatever, or maybe you're trying to go for specific upgrades, it's all 100% just up to what you want to do. Does Deus have lethal? I actually have no idea. I'm assuming he does, but I have no clue. I'm just seeing if he does now. I guess we'll find out. If he's even around, actually. We don't even have confirmation yet. It shows he's online, but... Spraying with jelly is too expensive? I don't find it expensive at all. Especially if you are consistently pest farming. Like, you have 400 and something. You should be able to get that back plus some easily. Fucking easy. Oh, there goes those. Like, I've never ran out of jelly from doing this myself. And I'm not even pest farming. Where if you are, you'll get a whole bunch. Normal, not modded. Yeah, just the CC lethal integration. That's all. I don't really know about like any mods. In like me personally, I don't really know about any of that stuff. Yeah, trying to get like other mods installed just sounds like a fucking waste of time. I think it's just fine to play it how it is. The only way I would say installing other mods would be good if I was trying to get like a ridiculous number of people all in together and you know, just dick around with like mass chaos, and that'd be kind of funny, but I'm not really worried about doing that type of shit. Just playing with a few of us and then maybe one other person, depending on who, would be kind of chill. Okay, and then we go over here, I think. Deal with these guys. I don't know that we just did. We did, okay. Just wanted to double check. And now we're going to go mine. I'm going to do this one first since I think I may as well. I wasn't going to make it to that one brunch one anyways. Please give me an accessory. It's been a while since I've got one. 20,000 coins. All right. 99 people with CC on. My God. But on party mode, and everyone actually has the mod installed, so it spawns in 99 of every single thing that everyone does. Dude, my God, the game would crash in a moment. No doubt in my mind it'd be completely destroyed. No way around it. That shit would explode. Fucking goddamn. That'd be a thing on nightmares. One person at the podium for this election? Well, yeah, because, I mean, you have to have a certain amount of votes to even pop up in there, and it only just opened. Like, just opened. So, you have to have 100 to pop up. Chat, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. Vote IVoxyY, IVoxyY. IVoxyY. I'm not going to get anyone to vote for me other than a couple people in here for a moment, and then past that, it won't work. But, W. I'm going to vote for, who? I don't know. Who the fuck is doing what? What are people even doing? Couldn't tell you. I don't know who's doing what, but I genuinely believe that everyone's going to do dog shit on the pure fact that we haven't seen anyone do anything exciting. I promise to do something, maybe. Yeah, that's what I was saying, too. I was like, hey, if you vote for me, something might happen or something. You get my permanent vote. I appreciate that very much, brother. Yeah, vote for me or something, Jet. Or don't. You probably won't, but, I mean, I appreciate if you do. It's not like I'm going to really be able to do a whole lot of anything, but At least I can do something at some point if I get voted for it. Anyways, I guess. All right, let's go and get the rest of these guys. I'd be down to do that, dude. I want to see. Oh my fucking god! I just got kicked, bruh. I hope that I can see someone else who actually is putting videos out and trying to gain people's votes. Like do something in terms of making NPC sell prices better and actually have values on some items that just never got updated ever. But also, yeah, the Saks NPC sell that'd be also very nice. Another secret bingo. Just boring. What was a secret bingo? Oh, is that where you had to like try to figure out like, you know, the clues and oh that yeah, no, that was fucking terrible. That was completely useless. That was probably the most useless event thing they've tried. You were kicked. Trying to join too fast. Okay, that's my goddamn bad, dude. Yeah, want another one? Yeah, that's stupid. That's not worth it at all. No one wants that. Yeah, the NPC sell from Saks, that needs to be a thing. Values from NPC need to be a thing of like, you know, it need to be updated. And past that, there needs to be some form of like update to George, which again, yeah, NPC stuff. Things like that need to be updated too, because getting 5,000 coins from a legendary fucking Phoenix or whatever it might be, Skatha, Bal, all that, like most of this game is essentially useless the moment you get one item in this game on Ironman. It's just dumb. You get one thing and everything else from that point forward is completely useless. Bingo Brewers want the secret bingo again? Well, they better not fucking get access to that. They absolutely better not be voted for if that's the case. That is the most boring garbage I have seen. I'm not a hater of large groups of people just because, but that is a very stupid idea. We're gonna find out if this last election in 30 minutes. It better be the last one. My God, it is just so drawn out. It is unfucking real. This needs to not be a month-long thing. It's just crazy. Is he going to find out if this is the last one in 30 minutes? Wait, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, how in 30 minutes? It looks like this is the last one. Less than 30 minutes, that's when we'd see the next one pop up here. Grow 7 on Crimson or Necron? I would just put it on Necron. Anything like P7, G7, Necron armor is the only one that is actually going to get its full boost from. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, okay, gotcha, yeah. So in half an hour, this guy moves, pushes over here. We see another one. I do not believe they need to be doing another one. Like, as much as I want to see Diana V2 stick around so I can have something to do in this game, and then the garden buffs that we have, the XP buffs, I think that they've just drawn this shit out way too long, and the longer it's here, the worse it's going to be when it stops. Because now we're all just completely locked in. We're like, oh yeah, everything in this game is 80% faster or twice as fast or even 3 times as fast to get. And everything just feels better. We get more magic find. We get more everything. And now it's going to be gone, and we're going to have a fuck ton less. And 24/7 event stuff going on, and then now it's going to be 0. And then a couple weeks or months, we might have one thing for a couple days, and it goes away again. And yeah, the minister perks have been super, 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 super lackluster because they don't add in the custom ones. Like, no one cares about any of this stuff. Like, tracking is cool. This is cool. But, like, we've had it for fucking weeks, man. Weeks. Because they're capped off what they can put in until they eventually finish Aura. And then add in eventually, months later, I assume, all their custom additions. Then we'll be able to see what that all is. But that's just, it's not during the event. It's not when we were expecting it. So it's not going to be nearly as exciting. Again, if it takes them fucking 4 months, they still haven't fixed the primordial belt, how long do you think it's going to take for them to add all these new things? Quite a long time. So it's not very exciting in that sense, but we'll hope for the best on it. Okay, I'm just going to stand right here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go take a piss. Custom perks will drop when the last election ends. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. 1 second, take a piss. All right. Now, obviously, I can't vote for myself, but who else is actually going to be here? Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, Toadstar's up there now. What is Toad trying to do? What is he trying to do? Does anyone know? Again, I have zero fucking clue what anyone's doing ever. I want to know. But, like, I don't want to go looking at, like, individual videos trying to fucking hear all them out and then, like, you know, go through 14, 20-something, whatever individual people every time. Because I listened to one guy's thing, and he was like, oh, we're going to do NPC stuff. We're going to change NPC stuff. And then he finally gets some traction. He's like, oh, we're just going to do fucking dark auction items. And we're like, oh, that's lame as fuck. So we're not doing that. But, okay, let's see. Other man's not ready. 2 people. Is it efficient enough with 2? Do we think it's fine? Toadstar wants Mythic Skatha. Oh. Is that going to give us actually, like, more NPC, you know, sellable value per hour or some shit, or is that really just not going to make much of a difference? Mimesis, but better. True. I think we'll just kind of go for it then. Fuck it. Just want to put my vote down for something, and then I'm gonna die. I'm gonna sneeze so hard my head explodes. Just for the memes. Obviously, that guy's not fucking doing anything, but We're just going to vote for him for now. Just for the pure fact that he's not even around, we're going to give him the vote. All right. And then, what was I going to do? I was going to go... Hold up. $10 frames max. Fuck yeah, dude. Here we go. There we go. 10 frames. Leave that shit to just fucking croak over here. Yes, sir. Okay. Close that. Get over here. Do that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and remind you guys on the YouTube side that I am not going to change the title, so I'll probably go ahead and just save the problem that will happen. If you guys want, come over to here. This is where we're going to continue. I feel like it's not necessary because it drops down to like 1 or 0 people if I don't do like, you know, what it shows in the title, because people come in, they see that, they leave, and then it stops the algorithm. So if you guys want to come over to that, that's all you got to do. Swapping over here for the rest of the day. The other 2 are going to stay live. You guys will see me on here again tomorrow. It's still 4 hours. It's not bad. I thought it was a short amount of time. It's still 4 hours. All right, I'll see you guys in the Twitch side if you guys are on the YouTube side with this. Love you guys very much. You guys are goats. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you soon, hopefully.